歡迎晒大家收睇我哋逢星期五晚嘅11點鬼談魔。
From UK TV show This Morning we welcome demonologist Kelly Angel.
來自英國電視節目你的早晨，歡迎凱利天使。
Way and here on This Morning, that only means one thing. It's time to uncover some of Britain's spookiest, scariest and downright satanic stories.
Don't do things by halves, do we? Today we're meeting Kelly Angel, who last year swapped the life behind a counter at Greggs for a life fighting the demons behind us.
Well, Kelly is now a full-time demonologist and she's here now. So what was it in Greggs? Was that like some sort of haunting...
睇緊我哋直播嘅你，如果想同我哋大家一齊分享你嘅真人真事、恐怖經歷，歡迎聯絡我哋，成為我哋節目嘉賓其中嘅一份子。
Hello Teresa。
大家好，歡迎收睇今晚嘅逢星期五晚嘅11點詭異怪談嘅 live 啊！今日天氣凍咗喎，
哇！
係啊，同埋咧，
係啊，凍咗啊！
係啊，同埋今日咧，即係咧都好緊張嘅。點解咧？因為今日咧，我哋係真係放眼世界咁知。除咗我哋揾我哋嘅導遊孖星咧分享之外咧，咁我哋今晚咧都真係遠到咧揾呢個喺來自英國嘅其實佢應該個翻譯咧就叫做惡魔學家啦，即係我諗係都係通靈師啦，叫做 Kelly 啦。咁佢咧因為佢都係俾喺英國都好出名嘅，即係喺一啲例如 BBC 嗰啲都接受過啲訪問嘅。咁所以咧今晚我哋好開心邀請到佢嚟同我哋分享下乜嘢叫做魔鬼學同埋天使學啦。咁同埋咧因為當然啦佢係英國人。咁佢講英文噶嘛，咁我哋今晚係 live cam 嘅，咁我負責中文嗰 part， 因為我嘅英文係有限公司，同埋我嘅 grammar 唔係講得咁好，咁所以我費事俾觀眾笑啦，咁就由英文嗰 part 就由呢個 Felix 嗰度代替啦，係啦，因為係咯，因為我哋全程都會用英語同佢講，我哋即係用中文問問題，咁就英語同佢Felix 今晚就辛苦啲啦 ，control 好多嘢啊。
係啊，冇錯啊！今日咧，咁都好開心咧，就係邀請到咧 Kelly Angel 咧，就 from 即係 UK 嗰處咧嚟我哋直播，係由英國嗰處而家係 live 緊啦。咁記住大家咧，因為而家我哋亦都有幾個頻道喺度直播緊嘅，亦都喺 YouTube 啦，同埋 Facebook 啦。喺 YouTube 嗰度咧，就記住去 King TV channel FM 666嗰處啦，同埋 YouTube 我處啦，同埋咧 Facebook 我處啦，就係俾個 like 同埋 share 出去啦，同埋各位。嗱，今日啦記住有一樣嘢咧，就係幫我哋咧，就係睇我哋嘅廣告片啦，俾我哋多啲機會咧，就係俾多啲人知道我哋喺呢個台咧，就可以請到國際性嘅靈異嘅學家啦上嚟啦。咁都以前都有即係馬來西亞唔同香港啊、葡萄牙啊、東南亞好多唔同嘅師傅上嚟啦。今次咧就我哋請到咧就係嚟自 UK 嗰處嘅。咁記住咯嗱，你大家咧記住有一樣嘢咧就話。say hi to 我哋啦，同埋話俾我哋聽你嚟住邊度嘅，俾下佢哋知道係啦，俾下 Kelly Angel 咧就知道我哋根本係好多人喺唔同個國家度睇緊，而家去到我哋嘅直播嗰時，我今日都好開心啊，係咪 Teresa 係咪先啊？係咪？
係啊，因為其實咧，即係因為始終可能每個國家嘅信仰啊嘅方法都係唔同，咁所以其實有陣時我哋可能我哋本身就係因為透過一啲節目啊，或者可能有陣時睇下啲外國嘅節目咧，咁我哋先至會知道有啲即係例如喺外國嘅鬼屋啊，諸如此類啊，通靈媒係點啊，或者華倫夫婦嗰啲，我哋都係喺電影啊嗰啲度睇到。咁但係今次我哋就親身可以訪問一個係真係來自外國嘅靈媒啦，咁都好開心啦，即係可以直接咁問佢。雖然可能喺個翻譯裏面可能有啲出入，但係希望大家都多多體諒啦，係啦。咁同埋有你哋嘅支持，我哋先至可以揾更多唔同嘅人上嚟做訪問嘅咁樣。同埋大家如果真係好想都，例如好似奧塔呢啲咧，對於魔鬼學啊嗰啲咁有研究咧，咁都好歡迎你即係今晚都上嚟問問題啦，係啦咁樣咯。係
啊，同埋咧今日咧如果因為咧
好緊張啊
我同 me too。嗱，我今日同阿 Kelly， 琴日同阿 Kelly Angel 講嗰陣時咧，就話俾 Kelly Angel 聽咧，就話 today 咧話 big problem 啊。佢話 why you have so big problem？ 我話今日 today 咧 I have to speak in English。And then to talk to Teresa in Chinese, and then afterward, you translate into Cantonese, and then from Cantonese Teresa Cantonese 咧，就要 translate into English 喎。咁哇！我今日咧就壓力咧唔係 Teresa 你啊，係我啊，你知唔知啊？
其實最大壓力係，因為其實有陣時即係又咁又我哋始終都係本地嘅頻道啦，咁有啲聽眾都可能需要翻譯啊，或者好似我呢啲咁渣英文嗰啲都要翻譯㗎，係咪先？咁啊，我唔敢講，因為係啊，費事俾人笑。
因為 為你其實咧，今日咧就係我琴日同佢傾咗阿 Kelly Angel 啦。咁 Kelly Angel 咧就應承咗今個星期五咧就上嚟咧。咁下個星期咧 ，Kelly Angel 都會嚟嘅，同埋教下我哋玩下有啲嘢係有啲特別嘢咧，可以通靈嘅喎。咁即係可以喺現場喎。咁我哋係啦。係啦，咁啊教你點玩啦？呢樣嘢仲有啲問題啊，同埋可能會玩下塔羅牌啊，即係各方面嘅，即係歐洲嘅方法嚟點塔羅牌法呢樣嘢，我哋要學習下。我哋兩個都睇下，係佢哋歐洲係點睇下我哋亞洲人啊？
係啊，究竟外國嘅驅魔同埋真係除咗好似我哋前幾集就揾咗 Victoria 講一啲天主教驅魔啦，咁但係如果真真正正即係我哋今次揾一個外國人同佢哋溝通，其實佢哋有啲嘢係咪同我哋又差唔多啊，定係唔同咧？咁所以今晚如果大家想問啊知啊，咁今晚都可以問㗎，係。
嗱問咧就冇問題㗎。問咧就係你大家咧好多人都打中文啦。今日咧如果你覺得咧就話即係方便大家咧，就係你可以打中英對照咯，即係嘥少少時間。中啊俾阿 Teresa， 英啊俾我啦，所以冇乜所謂咁解啦。咁我哋不如咁樣啦，事不宜遲啦。
事不宜遲啦。
好冇啊 ，Teresa 邀請啊 Kelly Angel 嚟啦，咁記住咯 ，share、like、subscribe 佢哋係啦，俾我哋個 channel 出嚟咧，咁亦都俾啲comments 啊，讚下我哋啦。咁我哋今日而家啦，我哋邀請Kelly Angel，let's welcome Kelly Angel。
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly Angel. It's nice to have you here tonight. To our our Chinese name is called 鬼異怪談. Welcome.
I'll try and remember that.
M666.
Yeah, FM 666, you know, King TV channel, FM 666.
OK， 咁我哋即係例如我哋都唔好令到阿 Kelly 好悶啊。咁我哋而家即係因為即係得短咗1個鐘咧，因為阿 Kelly 都即係喺我嗰邊都好忙碌嘅，咁所以我哋就唔講咁多客套嘅説話啦，我哋就直接單刀直入就開始訪問阿 Kelly 啦，好唔好 ，Felix？
Okay, yeah, sure. Kelly, to save your time, that we're going to cut the what we're going to laugh about. Normally we laugh about with Teresa. We were going to joke about. Today we concentrate, condense into what we want to ask you from Asia. Welcome to Far East, Kelly Angel. Welcome to Asia.
Hiya.
Nice
to meet you all.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
我哋會有 delay 嘅，咁所以咧，其實個觀眾都唔好介意啊嚇。咁好啦，咁我哋而家咧就即係都開始問阿 Kelly 問題啦，係咪Felix？所以啦，
可以。你想Teresa， 我想問下你，你想問佢啊？一係睇啲現場觀眾，一係點樣咧？你想而家開始訪問阿 Kelly？
我哋嗱，不如咁樣啦，我哋睇咗現場觀眾，咁跟住先至再我哋先至再問問題啦，好冇
？Okay, Kelly, we would like to, because there's already a lot of our audience already in the comment section. Likewise, let us show what they have today to greet us. Okay, and then after that we could come back to you. Okay, let's see about our question. Sure. Okay, you can hear from two of us, right, Kelly?
Yep.
Right? Okay, sure. Okay, here they are. Oh, wow, a lot of people tonight. Okay, we have from, Wang Tingfeng. Hello, Wang Tingfeng. Hello. 佢好早入咗嚟啊。This Wang Tingfeng, he came in at 10 o'clock already, waiting for the show tonight, Kelly.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Right. And okay. And then we have Wong Gok Yiu. Hi, Felix and Teresa.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. And then a lot of that. Hi, Felix. Hello. And old time 啦。
得5個人睇仲少 喂，你咁樣玩嘢啊？點止唔過啊，大佬！我而家睇緊啊。Hello, Felix, baby.
Hello,
and
Felix.
Kelly. Hello.
Hello. And tell us. Okay, most important, you guys have to tell us where you are from. Okay, remember to tell us where are you all from, so Kelly will know basically where you are from. So tell us. 你哋嚟自邊度啦，好冇 ？Okay, let's continue with our comments. Okay, here we go. Let me see, because there's quite a bit of a delay tonight. Of the we have and then SPE.
Yes.
Hello, Felix, Teresa, Kelly Angel. Good evening. Hello. And then we have and Jason. Hello, hi. And then
Alice.
Hello, Alice. Hello, everyone 啦。咁跟住就 Hi Teresa, happy birthday! Wow, everybody knows your birthday, Teresa. Everybody knows it's your birthday. Okay, happy birthday, Teresa. Okay, and then we have Hi Felix, Teresa from Toronto, and then Kim. Oh, they're very nice tonight, Kelly. Everybody's typing in English. Teresa 好多人而家打晒英文啊，即知係今晚係有我哋外籍人士係啊。
我都 OK 嘅，不過我唔敢講嘅，驚俾人笑。
Hi there, everyone. Okay. So
呢個應該係 O 探啦。O 探話佢睇咗阿 Kelly 喺英國嘅自我描述，佢話佢對阿 Kelly 都有啲認識嘅咁樣咯。
What this person is from AB is saying is that she said, Felix, I saw Kelly in one of the YouTube broadcasts, and then he's very interested in asking you some questions shortly. Okay. Julia is saying it's snowfall, 落雪 in Toronto. Okay. We go on. Okay. And then.
佢話佢 share 咗佢來自沙田，你
沙田 OK，lock
男定女啊？
女仔，
佢即係話
Dada 啊嘛 ，Dada。Okay, and then here we have 黃定峰 here again. Okay。
好啦，其實佢有個問題就係想問阿 Kelly， 就係佢係咪真係有惡魔嘅存在同埋黑暗魔法㗎？
OK， 一陣間問嗱Teresa， 你 store 住呢個問題啦，我哋一陣間會問，一陣間shortly，OK，and then Julia 100% support， OK， and then we going on to ask Teresa 嚟。
OK， 佢係祝我 Happy Birthday，Thank you。
祝你 Happy Birthday，OK， and then we have Julia. Take it easy, you'll be fine. Yes, thank you. I will. Don't worry. Thank you, Julia. Can't wait for the next week too. Yeah, sure. Okay, and then we have Esther. Oh, good evening. Good evening. Okay, and then we still have a whole bunch of them.
OK 啊，明白嘅啦，好淡。佢講話，因為佢真係有睇阿 Kelly 訪問，咁所以咧佢知道Kelly 佢咧佢會玩碟仙啦，同埋會識得召喚魔鬼嘅，咁所以佢就話證明我真係有睇啦咁樣咯。
係啊 ，thank you。Kelly, AB is telling you that he's been really in search of you. He knows really quite a lot of things about you. Doing all those psychic and all those demonologists and all those stuff. He's really into it. Okay, and then Julia, hi there, Kelly.
Hi.
Okay,
hi.
And
Felix,
hello.
Thank you.
Okay, and then nice to meet you, Kelly, Julie.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Kelly Angel. Wow, everybody saying hi to you.
Hi.佢話因為我去烏淡啦，梗唔答。佢話直接講，佢話佢同阿 Kelly 應該會好 friend 啊，係啊，因為佢同佢一樣係 contact 到一啲魔鬼咁樣咯。
Okay. This our fantastic fan
Yeah.
just said to here on the message in Chinese, saying that Kelly, we have mutual interests together because we
Oh, really?
know a lot of demons around.
好似唔同嘅，係啊。OK，
Okay.
好 Suki 佢就
Hello.
話 Hello， 大家好，晚上。好啦，
Okay.
跟住咧就
And then we
Candy，Hello Felix 同 Teresa， 哎呀
Hello.
Candy 喺UK 嘅佢，係啊。
UK. Oh, Kenny's from UK
Yes.
watching as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
阿 Kim
Okay.
就話
Kelly
Hello，
Angel, nice to meet you.
Kelly Angel nice to meet you，yeah。
Nice.
Okay.
Come from
Okay, and then this is
Come from Hong Kong.
from Hong
She said-
Kong, new territories. Happy birthday, Teresa. Okay,
Thank
wow.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
yeah,
Okay，
wow.
胡德華
Hi. Okay,
羅
and
羅
then
佢係
Lola
girl
say she's a woman,
female
girl.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have Jay Kwan,
Kwan.
which is from New York. Watching this now at the moment from New York. Hello there. Looking forward to hear more from Kelly. Okay. Okay. And Kim is from Japan. Watching this at the moment, from Fukuoka.
福田啊，係咪福田啊？
Fukuoka. 係應該係啦，係咪啊 Kim? Okay.
好
Okay. Wow. And then we have Candy. Candy saying that Candy is saying that I am from Northern Ireland and snowing. Watching this program, Kelly.
Oh.
OK， 好啦，
Okay, and then Kim
福江
Fukong. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
From
Let's break this. Yeah, she's Kim is from Japan. Let's break this comments for a while. Okay. Teresa， 我哋可以開始㗎啦，咁樣你可以
好啊，嗱，咁我哋而家咧，即係頭先同完有啲觀眾 say hello 啦，大家打完招呼啦，咁咧都係講翻同樣嘅問題啦，就係話如果你哋有任何嘅問題想問阿 Kelly 咧，咁歡迎你哋留言俾我哋，我哋會盡量都同你哋解答即係問阿 Kelly 嘅。好啦，咁而家今晚咧，我哋就開始咧就問阿 Kelly 啦，因為佢本身咧就喺外國嗰度咧，即係都接受好多訪問啊，好似頭先片頭咧都有 BBC 嗰啲訪問啦，咁佢咧都係一個喺來自英國嘅通靈者啦，因為佢咧就應該係個 title 就係應該係一啲可以除咗係通靈之外咧，其實佢可以同天使同埋魔鬼去溝通嘅。咁所以咧，其實咧，如果我哋對任何呢一方面有問題咧，歡迎今晚都問啦。咁好啦，咁而家咧我哋咧就想問下 Kelly 啦。咁咧其實咧就想問下，其實如果佢點解會即係佢係幾時開始接觸到呢個魔鬼學咧？係啦，即係做呢行咧係啦。
Okay, what Teresa was asking me about to tell you that when did you actually become a demonologist?
It was actually when I was about, it must have been when I was in my early 20s. I had someone come to me for a reading, and obviously I said that they needed help. And I said to them, I need to clear your house. So I went and cleared their house and didn't quite realise that I was able to do that until, going further on into it. Yeah. And understanding that.
Okay. 阿 Kelly 頭先咧 Teresa 佢講咧就話俾我聽，其實咧佢20歲已經開始㗎啦，20 years old, right? Am I right, Kelly? Right? 20 years old. And then 佢有人去佢屋企就問佢話，可唔可以咧幫佢係清零佢間屋？佢就開始咗佢嘅20歲嘅樣嘢㗎啦。
OK。即係佢係20歲開始就開始有呢個通靈嘅能力啊，係咪咁樣講咧？
係啦。You started at 20 years old, right? Am I right, Kelly?
Well, in my early 20s, around about 22, 23, that's when it really started to come in, and I realised that I could do, other stuff rather than just do readings. There was other stuff for me to do. So it was in my early 20s that actually began.
OK， 咁佢話咧，大概20零歲嗰陣時咧，就開始咧，就係除咗佢可以即係睇到即係好多係佢眼，即係 睇到嘅嘢啦，即係我哋可以講話三隻眼啦，我成日講三隻眼咧，同埋好多嘢唔同咧，佢就開始感覺到佢係有呢個情況係可以即係睇到呢行嘅嘢咯，即係呢啲嘅 gifted 嘅嘢，
靈界嘅嘢啦，係啦，
冇錯。
係啦，咁我想知道咧，即係例如佢本身就係話可以同天使同埋魔鬼去接觸啦。咁但係首先我就想知道一樣嘢，就係話咁其實咧，即係例如喺中國方面咧，即係都有分一啲靈體，有分精靈啊，又或者鬼魂啊嗰啲咁樣啦，諸如此類咧。咁但係喺佢歐洲嗰方面咧，即係例如，因為我哋都成日聽啦。其實有撒旦啊、魔鬼啊，同埋墮落天使呢啲，咁其實佢哋係咪有分別㗎？即係其實佢哋係唔係共同一樣嘢？係啦。
Okay. The second question we'd like to ask you, Kelly Angel. Sorry for the delay because Teresa wanted to get really into what I wanted to ask you. She was asking you, what is demons? What is a fallen angels? What is a goblins? And what is a ghost?
Okay. A demon is actually a fallen angel, okay? A ghost is what we call a spirit. A demon is an angel that was created by God but has decided to go against God. So that's what we call a fallen angel. Then we've got a spirit, which is somebody that is, past, somebody that's passed over. That's what we call our spirits. And then we talk about goblins. Goblins are on the elemental kingdom. So there's goblins, fairies, pixies, trolls. There's quite a lot of them.
OK， 嗱佢話俾我聽咧，就係墮落天使咧，其實係神嗰樹，就係所以就搞到出嚟咧，就係有一個即係demon 啊 ，demon 即係你哋我哋叫乜嘢中文頭先我唔記得咗 Teresa，demons 嗰啲即係魔鬼，類似係魔鬼，係啦，即係魔鬼，其實都係一個墮落天使嚟㗎。你明唔明我講乜嘢？咁佢咧就話，跟住之後咧就話嗱，如果我解釋得唔好咧，請多多原諒啦，因為我自己都又要聽兩套喎。我而家啱先，其實我啱先起咗身冇幾耐啫。好啦，咁跟住之後咧就佢就話，如果係鬼咧就係咁樣嘅，鬼咧係有一個人係過咗身嘅。過咗身，咁係一個之前嘅人嚟嘅，佢所以就變咗鬼，就係鬼啦咁樣啦。咁 goblins 咧就係嗰啲係我哋嗰啲靈精啊，你 Chinese 就係精靈 sorry 精靈啦，精靈咧係另外一個世界嗰啲樣嘢嚟嘅，即係分開三門別類嘅。咁樣咯，咁你頭先問我係咪 Teresa？ 你問我係咪佢哋 consider 係一個 group， 一係 separate group 係咪？你咁嘅意思啊？分開嘅係咪咁嘅意思 ？So Kelly is actually they all are separate, right? 3 categories, right? Like we have demons, we have fallen angel, like actually the fallen angels, demons, right? And then we have goblins and we have ghosts. That's totally different.
We call them the spirits,
Yeah, spirits, right. So it's completely 三樣嘢 3 totally different
三樣嘢分開嘅 different things, it's completely different. Demons are on the darker side. When we talk about the fairy kingdom, the goblins, the fairies, the trolls, etc., they can be very naughty as well. You've got to be careful of them. But the spirit world is not really that harmful. Out of the two of them, the spirit world are the lesser, the lesser harm than demons or elementals.
OK， 佢話俾你聽咧，sorry 啊，佢話俾你聽咧，嗰啲精靈咧，同埋即係天使咧，即係唔係天，即係嗰啲精啊，我哋嗰啲妖精啊，嗰啲精靈咧，妖精咧，即係我哋有兩個，我哋識得個妖精咧，我哋嗰兩個啦 ，Teresa 嗰兩個妖精咧，嗰啲妖精咧可能會好曳嘅，你明唔明我講乜嘢啊？咁跟住之後咧就佢。係啦 ，naughty 啦。咁 and the spirit, what you're saying that Kelly, is that the spirit is it can be not devilish, right? In some way, am I right?
Not so much, not the spirit. I mean, don't get me wrong. We do get spirits that are not actually passed over. They're stuck on the earthband. Earthband spirit can sometimes be a little bit, if there was not good in life. So because they're not passed over to heaven, they're stuck on the earth plane. They can be a little bit naughty. They can, they can attack you, but it's not often. It's more of a rarity that you get attacked by a normal spirit. It's normally by the demonic side or the elemental side. That's where you're going to get your attacks.
OK， 佢話有啲咧就鬼魂咧就係會咧就係未過河咧，就留翻喺個地球嗰處咧，就會咧就點講咧就會可能咧就冤魂不息啦。即係呢啲叫我哋叫中文咧，係咪冤魂不息咧？就會咧就會搞震㗎，佢哋會唔會走嘅？有啲會係留喺樹嘅，就會係咁解，係冤靈啦，係啦。咁就佢就係咁解釋啦。I was just saying to Teresa about the earthbound spirits, you know. Okay.
咁 evil 同埋 devil 同埋 demon 有咩分別啊？
Okay. Was asking about Satan and devil. And demons, are they one lot or are they completely different?
No, you've got Satan, demons, Lucifer, the devil. It's all kind of, I mean, Lucifer is the devil, Diablo as well. That's another word can be used for the devil. But the devil has got lesser demons, so it's not the actual devil that's causing the harm to you. It's the demons that are a bit underneath him, because you have armies of demons as well. You know, you get demons, they don't work on their own. They work like packs of wolves.
OK， 嗱佢就話俾你聽咧，就係 Lucifer 啦，Lucifer 即係嗰個撒旦嗰個咧，佢就係個阿頭嚟嘅，就阿頭就係魔鬼咧，就係魔鬼咧。咁 demons 咧就 demons 就係啲下屬嚟嘅，就係啲兵嚟嘅。咁佢哋咧就會係通常咧係嗰個魔鬼咧就係叫嗰啲 demons 咧就好似嗰啲兵仔咧就走落去凡間咧就搞震嘅咧。通常咧係一落嚟就係搞事搞非嗰啲咁嘅嘢咯。
明白，我突然間諗起嗰套空少666，佢個名就係呢個啊嘛。OK， 好啦，咁我哋圍繞咗呢個問題好耐啦。咁其實頭先都阿 Kelly 都講咗，佢由20歲開始有呢個能力啦。咁我再想問下啦，咁其實阿 Kelly 咧，佢本身係英國人啦。咁其實佢通常咧，即係例如係做即係通靈啊，或者驅魔呢啲，係咪都係本土？即係佢哋嘅即係英國即係咁本土多啊？即係佢哋嘅本土多。
Okay. Teresa is asking you about yourself, Kelly, that you've been doing these kind of services for quite a long time. That normally you to be clearing and all that. Is it mainly in UK or in elsewhere?
I actually do clearances all over the world. I'm actually international. There's not really a country. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is an international thing.
OK， 佢冇話歸係英國嘅，咁佢就話佢係即係全世國際性嘅全世界嘅咁樣咯。
係啊，咁我想問下啦，咁嗱我唔知啊，因為你之前 set 嗰有個問題，即係有 Felix 都有個問題想問下 Kelly 嘅，就係話嗱，例如佢本身佢自己都係有個通靈嘅能力啦，咁本身佢自己嗰個宗教信仰又係即係乜嘢咧？係啦，係乜嘢咧？會唔會話係啦？會唔會即係例如佢可以接觸撒旦，咁佢會唔會又會突然間崇拜撒旦嗰啲咧？會唔會咁樣咧？係啦。
Okay. Teresa is asking you. This is quite a strong question. Teresa is asking you like you're gifted, right, in this cases, and then how did you start doing this kind of a religious? Are you like a Christian or are you a Catholic? And how did you get into this scenario thing like that?
Oh, well, I am christened Catholic, but I don't necessarily follow any faith. When you're spiritual, you follow a spiritual path. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I still believe in God, and you know, I've got faith and hope and all the rest of it. But it doesn't mean that I actually go to church every week or anything like that. Yeah.
OK， 佢話唔好搞錯，佢咧就都係信神嘅，咁佢各方面嘅嘢，咁本身咧佢都係佢信神，咁不過咧佢唔係話成日話去聖堂，不過佢有咩神嗰啲嘢咧，同埋各方面嘅嘢，佢都會好 balance 嗰種去信仰嗰種情況咁解咯。
明白，即係都係。
咁你
你講啊，
嗱咁你頭先咧 Teresa 你話佢係咪係咪好似會同撒旦講嘢啊？係咪嗰啲咁樣嘅？
冇錯啦，係啦，
即係係嘛？Teresa want to ask you about this that we learned that you also worship Satan, right?
I've worshipped Satan in past lives, not in this lifetime. In past lives. That's how I got to know and understand what demons was all about, because in past lives I've had 4 lifetimes where I've actually been a Satan worshipper, but I haven't worshipped Satan in this lifetime. I've only ever taken demons down. That means I've got rid of demons in this lifetime.
佢咧其實咧就係咧，佢係即係佢嗱，我哋每人之前咧就係可能係某個人past life 啦，係咪？佢有4個past life 咧，都係同撒旦嗰啲人咧係有接觸嘅關係嘅。不過而家佢本人咧 ，Kelly 而家 now 咧就冇同佢 connect 同 devil 嗰個 connection 去拜佢啊，有各方面嘅嘢嘅咁解啦。
即係話佢以前嘅屋，即係佢屋企人幾代都係。唔係
佢以前佢個 past life 啊，即係以前啊，即係 before you were Kelly Angel, right? Before it was somebody like.
Oh yeah, I mean I've had a lot. Yeah, there's been lots of past lives, and in each of my past lives there's been spiritual learning. That's why in this lifetime I work on so many areas spiritually, because I've had this training in past lives. So it's put into the subconscious, and as soon as you need it, it will be pulled forward in the subconscious. Yeah, so it's past life training that I'm actually using now.
佢而家係有嗰個 gift 咧，係以前嗰啲嘢咧，就係落咗去好似個身體嗰時，之前咧即係譬如咧，可能咧，我 Teresa 啦，就係我哋以前咧就係一個神父嚟嘅，咁各方面嘢，咁佢啲嘢就入咗去佢嗰處咧，就佢就變咗叫做嗰種情況，就可以。去到咧個情況，佢就接觸到咧，即係對付到咧。佢而家唔係話佢去拜撒旦咧，佢係去捉嗰啲惡魔嗰啲各方面嘅嘢。係啦。And now you're here to actually catch the demons, right?
And get rid of them, yes. Oh, yes.
好啦，咁又想問下啦，即係例如阿 Kelly 佢都處理咗好多呢啲驅鬼驅魔嘅個案啦。咁我又想問下，例如啲鬼係通常以佢處理嘅個案啦，啲鬼係咩形態出現啦？例如可能普通 ghost 嘅係乜嘢形態出現啦，或者係魔鬼。如果嗰個係咁啱係魔鬼係撒旦嘅，佢會用咩形態出現咧？係啦。
Okay. This is a very interesting question. Me and Teresa would like to know. Like when you get to
Felix,
when you start to do the servicing. Yeah. Okay. Felix asked you. Like your connection when you connect to the demons and when you connect to the spirit or ghost, right? Form come in like what we see in the movie, like they come in like the demons that come in the red, like a Lucifer figure that we see in the movie, or the ghosts we see the illusionist, like a foggy thing. Like how do they come in? Yeah. In what format?
Okay. Now, when we talk about the spirit world will come in and they will come in their spirit form, which will be the form of a person. But with the demonic world, they shapeshift, they change. So if the true look of a demon is an angel, but they change and become disfigured and ugly to scare you and shock you, because they're going to play on every single fear that you've got. So they're going to not come in. I mean, if it walks in the room as an angel, it's not threatening. But if it walks in the room as something that's devilish, it's very threatening.
OK，佢話俾你聽就話，其實佢哋嗰啲即係嗰啲即係我哋叫魔鬼啦，就嗰啲各方面係 demons 啦，係咪？佢哋咧就會咁樣㗎，佢哋其實係一個天使嚟㗎。 其實係即係變咗係另一種天使啦。不過咧，佢哋嘅 shape 咧唔係話佢哋出嚟咧就唔會話係一個即係會好靚俾你睇到嘅。通常咧就係佢係妖魔鬼怪嗰種情況係出嚟嘅，即係好正啦，即係好恐怖啊！即係各方面嘅你，如果唔係咧，佢就行唔到嚟，佢就阿 Kelly 就咁講啦。咁跟住之後咧，佢就話鬼嗰方面咧就會佢見到嗰啲鬼咧係 the ghosts are in the shape of a human form, right? Normally in a human
yes,
form.
spirit. When we talk about the spirit world, they will come in. They don't shapeshift. They don't change form. They just come in as a spirit. So it'd be the form of a person, because that's what a spirit world is. That's what a spirit is. It's actually a person that's actually deceased, that's past, that's dead. That is what a spirit is. Yeah, a ghost. Well, we can call them ghost spirits, but we call them spirits from the spirit world. Yeah.
OK, got it. OK， 佢通常咧鬼咧就係嗰啲人過咗身嗰啲咧，咁佢哋會現形咧，係通常咧就係一個人體嗰個 shape 出嚟嘅，就好少話會變到一個好恐怖嘅樣啊，即係嗰啲各方面嘅嘢。通常咧係嗰啲過咗身啊，佢就係個 in a shape 嘅一個人嘅look 咁樣情況嘅。OK， 明白。OK。
咁但係撒旦就會用恐怖嘅形式出嚟。
係啊。Like the demons, right? In a scary shape form, right?
Yeah, they do that to frighten you, because their job is to play on every single fear you've got. You know, if they come in very nice and polite, they're not going to scare you. But if they come in disfigured and ugly and come at you with a force, it's going to frighten you.
嗱，佢話咧就阿 Kelly 話咧就話，如果咧就係嗰啲魔鬼嗰啲人咧，就佢哋咧就會嚟咧，係一定咧就要嚇驚你嘅魂魄啊！佢先攞到你嗰啲嘢出嚟嘅，佢先可以入到你個身體，即係嗰啲各方面嘅嘢，佢要俾你驚嘅，你明唔明啊？即係佢唔會話好似嚟一個天使咁出嚟話I love you 嗰種情況，佢唔會嘅，佢會嚟到係一個好即係惡魔，其實所以話叫惡魔咁樣一種情況嚟嚇驚你，實鎖你嚟攞呢個魂魄嚟搞鬼你嗰種情況咯。
明白 ，OK。咁我又想問下啦，例如Kelly 啦，即係佢都處理過好多呢啲個案啦。咁其實以佢即係處理呢個案咧，佢認為最辣手係啲乜嘢啊？即係最
辣手啊？點為之辣手？即係拿手啊？係咪啊？
唔係拿手，
係咪 easy job？
即係最唔係 easy 係會唔會有一啲曾經有啲好難處理嘅個案
？Okay. Teresa is asking you. This is Teresa asking you. Okay, Kelly. Teresa is asking you about like have you come across any cleaning like any tackle with the demons or with the ghosts or the spirit that you come across is really hard to handle?
Maybe years ago, you know, when I first started doing this, they was harder to handle. But now they're not hard to handle for me, because I'm so experienced at what I do. It's kind of quite easy. With the spirit world, they're not really threatening. They don't really do you any harm. But with the demon side, you've just got to make sure you're in control of them demons. They're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to move. I mean, normally, as soon as the demons get to my house, the gates of hell are opened anyway, and they're taken down. So they don't have time to play up. We don't give them time.
OK， 嗱呢樣嘢解釋得幾得意嘅喎嚇，咁阿 Kelly 咧就話俾我聽咧，佢就話咧鬼咧其實咧就冇乜料到嘅，你明唔明佢講乜嘢啊？即係冇乜料到嘅，佢話冇乜料到嘅，佢話咧就係稍為嗰啲魔鬼嗰啲咧，即係嗰啲妖。我哋叫咩妖乜嘢？妖唔知乜嘢嘅，我唔記得。唔係妖精，
妖魔鬼怪。
妖魔啦，嗰啲妖魔嗰啲咧，就係佢話咧，就係你一定要係要，因為佢已經做咗咁耐。初嗰陣時佢入行，佢而家正式做 professional 嗰陣時咧，佢咧就話有少少會困難。不過佢而家一路做落去嗰陣時，佢經驗豐富嗰度，佢知道係點 tackle 佢哋，點控制佢哋。佢哋咧跟住之後咧就話，佢哋一嚟到 佢屋企嗰處咧，係根本係冇時間俾佢唞機會嘅，你一定要掟佢走嘅，因為收拾佢哋嘅。如果唔係咧，時間冇多嘅嗰種情形，佢唔會俾佢有啲嘢，稍為嗰啲咧係嗰啲鬼咧，就 spirit 咧就可以咧就俾嘢俾你中意點啊點啊，是鬼蛋啊，即係是但啊，你明唔明我講乜嘢？即係嗰種情況。Likewise, I was explaining to Teresa the spirit, right? You can say, oh, you can move on. Oh, excuse me, like that. You know, it's pretty harmless. Am I right? But with the demons, with the demons that you really have to set no time to waste. 冇時間嘅 no time to waste, and then you have to really concentrate and pull that off and bring down to the hell of the gate. 係咪要盡快？佢哋話咧要好盡快去即刻嚟鎖咗佢，綁住佢抌佢翻去佢個。係啦，冇錯啦 ，Teresa。
即係其實反為咧 ，Gross 係冇乜料到嘅，即係最棘手咧就係魔鬼。
魔鬼係啦，即係嗱，Teresa say, oh, then ghost is really actually not to fear about. Am I right?
Not really. I mean, the amount of hauntings that I've had that have been really a little bit threatening in my career, I can count on one hand the amount of spirit hauntings that have been a little bit threatening. I mean, it's very, very rare. It's more to do with the demonic side. That's where we get the nasty hauntings.
嗱，佢話我聽咧，話如果去嗰啲鬼屋嗰啲説咧，即係如果鬼屋嗰啲鬼咧，就係咧行嚟行去，你咪由佢行嚟行去咯，你唔使理佢嘅。It's easy to handle. It's just like you go your way, I go my way. They're not gonna 即係會搞你嘅。But 佢話如果你去屋 in a house with a haunting of the demons， 咁你就大鑊啦，你盡辦法要搞掂佢啦。咁解啦。
明白。咁我突然間因為之前我哋都有啲問題係想問 Kelly 啦，但係而家咁樣聽落咧，即係我自己都有啲問題想問 Kelly。其實 Kelly 算唔算係一個驅魔人咧
？Okay, Teresa is asking you, are you an exorcist as well? Are you consider yourself an exorcist?
I do exorcisms on, I do exorcisms on houses, but I don't necessarily do exorcisms on people. I mean, it's only happened, say, twice in my career where I've actually pulled demons from the inside of people. Because when you're doing an exorcism on a person, you're dealing with demons that are actually inside the person. I deal with attachments. That means that the demon's actually attached on your back. So it's it's a lot easier to take off. But I do an exorcism on your house.
嗱，佢會驅魔係間屋嘅樹啦。咁如果佢話咧，就係話佢話佢 let me get it fixed， 佢可以驅魔喺你屋企。佢話其實咧，如果係嗰啲魔鬼入咗去嗰個人嗰樹咧，都係少困難。佢都有做過，不過唔係好多。You did it twice in a row of one of the demon inside human body, right? You did it twice. Of exorcism in a human in a demon in a human body. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean that's only I've only ever come across that twice. I've only ever had 2 cases where I've actually had to pull the demon out of the person. But normally I'm just pulling the demon off of their back because they're just attached to the person and they're not inside of them.
Okay. That I have to tell Teresa. That means in that case, that means like. The demon's actually in a body or demon behind your back, like a shadow. Am I right? Okay.
No. Demons are the only thing that can physically attach to your body. They will attach to your back because they can hit all the organs from the back. Because demons can cause diabolical illnesses. So if they're attached to your back, they can get to your organs. And also, while they're attached to your back, they're working on your thought pattern, making you have bad thoughts, draining your energy. There's a lot of things that an attachment's doing when it's on your back.
佢話咧就話嗰啲魔鬼嗰啲妖魔咧，就通常咧就會走入佢哋嘅身體入邊嘅。佢哋就話佢曾經何時就做過2次，咁咧入咗你身體，佢會入到你嗰啲器官入邊嘅，佢會搞到你咧就係 即係成個器官入邊各方面嘅嘢咧，就會喺你個背後嗰處咧，就扭你呢度，就整到你個思維諗嘢各方面嘢就黐黐呆嗰種情況咁樣啦，同埋搞你嘅器官係好似即係唔係咁好嗰種情況啦。Okay, so the demons get into your back and they start doing all that gadget, like mentally disturbing you, your physical, your organs, your heart, your stomach, and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
係啦，佢就咁樣，你明唔明啊 ，Teresa？OK，
明。咁我想問下啦，即係例如好似頭先阿 Kelly 講啦，即係話如果魔鬼搞一個人咧，即係可能係會侵蝕嗰個人咧，即係簡單啲叫侵蝕佢啦，連佢所有嘅身體裏邊嘅嘢都侵蝕，就係擁有咗佢噶嘛。咁我想問下啦，咁例如係乜嘢人係容易俾魔鬼去即係叫做上身啦？即係
即係
得到
即係 target 啦 ，target。OK， now Teresa is asking you about it, like Kelly, is that like what kind of person that is easy to be the target form of a demons to get inside the body? Which kind of person?
Well, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, what you've got to understand is with dark energy, like attracts like. So if you're very low within yourself, you're going to attract a lower form of spirit, which is actually the demonic side. So it's about keeping your vibrations high. The better you are within yourself, the happier you are, the better mood you're in, the less likely you are to pick up attachments.
OK， 佢話咧，其實咧個人咧人生咧就係話最緊要咧你自己咧就係 your character, your like that。Anybody can be attached by the demons, right? But unless 任何人都可以俾嗰啲妖魔咧就會侵蝕嘅。咁不過咧，你個人咧最緊要咧係個樂觀諗嘅思想個思維唔好去偏咗咧，你就會 OK 噶啦。即係其實任何人都會可以咁樣做法嘅。俾嗰個 any kind of person that can be actually be controlled by the demons, and unless if they the person from all walks of life, all kind of people, they have the mindset into a positive energy in an okay form, and without overthinking themselves.
That's right. The more positive you are, the more less likely you are to pull on the darker side of the spirit world. You know, so you've got to keep yourself nice and positive. It's like negative to negative and positive to positive. You know, if you keep positive, you'll attract positive. If you keep negative, you're going to attract negative. So you've got to keep yourself on a positive vibe as well. But even when people are really positive, it doesn't mean that they're completely exempt from dark energy, because dark energy is everywhere.
OK， 佢話咧，其實咧就話你做人咧就係就算你係好正能量啦，都有負能量㗎，佢哋都會搞到你會咁樣㗎，所以唔係話淨得係會咁容易，即係佢都會有啲dark energy 會走入去你嘅身體嗰處嚟搞你嘅嗰種情況咁樣咯。
咁如果係嘅話，我哋係點樣預防咧？即係預防唔好咁樣。
How to avoid that? How to avoid that if the dark energy from the demons? How do we? How is there any other way?
Yeah, I say to people, it's about protection. The best way to protect yourself is use angels and use angel protection on a daily basis. Use dark moon angel protection on a daily basis. You've got to keep yourself protected from the energies that are out there. Whether it be the spirit world, whether it be dark energy, whether it be elementals, you can put spiritual protection around yourself. Like with me, I put myself in an angel bubble every day, so nothing's getting in that bubble and affecting me.
What is an angel bubble?
That means I ask the angels to put a bubble around me, and nothing can come within a... Yeah, nothing will come within... Yeah, like a bubble. And nothing will come within a 3 to 4 foot radius of me. Nothing can affect me because I'm in an angelic bubble.
OK， 佢話俾我聽咧，就話你自己要有自己嘅救命天使。每人即係佢會講，一陣間佢會守護天使 ，sorry， 守護天使，即係你會有一個守護天使，每人一個守護天使。佢一陣間都會講守護天使咧。佢話你每一日咧，你就要同守護天使就會同佢講，就話俾佢聽，就話我要一個守護天使喺我側邊，係要3尺內幾多尺內，唔可以有妖魔鬼怪喺處咧。咁你就會有一個自然有一個好似一個罩咁樣啦，咁個氣一個 bubble 啦，即係一個 bubble 咧，即係個氣一個咩？嗰啲嗰啲我哋吹嗰啲咩？嗰啲用洗潔精嗰啲吹嗰啲咩？嗰啲
氣球嗰啲泡
係㗎，泡泡啦，係一個泡泡咁樣咧。你就要自己同你自己講個一個guardian angel。Am I right, Kelly?
Well, we use guardian angels. We use all sorts of angels because I encourage people to use angels on a daily basis anyway. You know, because if angels are the helpers of the human race, we've just got to ask them.
Like, okay, 佢話你就咁係咩天使都得㗎咧。But how do we like request an angel to create a bubble?
You simply just ask. You say to the angels, can you please put me in a protective bubble? Just because you're not hearing them and not feeling them, it doesn't mean that they're not protecting you. Because if you ask an angel to protect you, they will protect you.
佢話咁樣嘅喎，我話如果係咁樣，你點樣可以揾到個 angel 嚟㗎？你要打電話唔叫唔到佢㗎嘛？你又唔知點揾到佢㗎嘛 ？You cannot phone it. Hello, are you there? You can do your mobile, right? And then you can't email. You can't email them, right? So you have to say am I right? You have to say from your heart. 你由你自己嘅心嗰度講出嚟咧，就話你天使嚟幫我。可唔可以就呢件事咁各方面嘅嘢咧？咁佢哋咧就會嚟㗎啦。They can be here. They can be heard, right? Am I right? Like you requested. You just requested like that. Like, can I have an angel with me in the near future? And then the angel will come automatically. Do you say it all day, every time, or what?
Like when you go outside of your house, what you do is you ask the angels to protect you and ensure you have a safe journey there and a safe journey back. And when you go out, you can ask the angels also to protect your house from fires, floods, burglars. You can ask the angels to protect you in every step of the day. Yeah. I mean, I always say to people, make angels second nature. Ask them to help you with all sorts of things. Your computer, your phone, whatever you need help with, ask the angelic realm because that's what they're there for.
你可以問嘅，你可以即係譬如Teresa，你可以同嗰個天使講咧，就話俾佢聽話，而家我出街啦，你可以 protect 我，幫即係守護我喺街嗰處啦。咁亦都話你可唔可以天使，你可唔可以守護我間屋啊？唔好俾人即係爆屋啊、水屋啊、水火啊各方面嘅嘢，你都可以咁樣嚟 request 嗰種情況，佢嚟㗎嗰種咁啦。佢話你睇唔到佢㗎，佢話你 you cannot hear them, you cannot see them, but they are near you, right? Am I right?
I mean, I can hear them and see them because it's my job. Yeah. But I mean, a lot of people, if you tune in and you start doing angel therapy and learning about angels, doing angel readings, you will eventually feel the angels and eventually be able to talk to the angels.
佢就話俾我聽咧，就話嗱，佢咧就因為佢係會做嗰種儀式啦，各方面嘅嘢咧，佢就會可能會 feel 到同埋會感覺到個天使喺你側邊嘅。不過咧，如果譬如咧你平常人咧，即係未必會第不過咧有一個 angel 嘅 reading 咧，即係 angel therapy 一個 angel 嘅好似一個 therapy 啦，咁你就會可能就應該你就會收到就係天使就會喺你個附近接觸到。嘅情況 contact 好似係就嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。
我突然間忽發奇想問個問題咧，即係想問下 Kelly， 咦咁佢而家會唔會即場可以見到我同你嗰個守護天使會唔會喺度啊？定係點樣嘅？
Teresa was asking you like, can you be visual? Can you see? Will there be a guardian, like an angel, between both of us? Can you see like that?
Everybody on the earth is assigned a guardian angel from birth to death. So you will have a guardian angel beside you from the minute you're born to the minute you die.
佢話俾你聽咧，就話其實咧喺個天使喺你側邊噶啦。其實咧你由出世出嚟咧係一個守護天使喺你嘅側邊嘅。咁咧佢話你from the minute you born to the minute you die， 由你出世同你去上天堂咧係有個守護天使喺度噶啦嗰種情況咁。But is it visual? There's a guardian angel sitting next to us or sitting next to her, like that.
Yeah,
is
most
it like
of you
that?
have got guardian angels behind you. I can see the guardian angels behind each of you.
佢話佢見到有個守護天使喺我哋後邊，同埋我後邊嗰種情況咁樣咯，有呢樣嘢。Oh, thank you. Say hi for me to the guardian angel. I appreciate it.
Hello. 咁我想問下咧，即係頭先我哋都即係突然間嘅呢個係爆肚問題啊！咁我突然間頭先即係都問阿 Kelly， 即係話例如ghost 啊、devil 啊嗰啲嘅分別啦。咁同埋一啲 ghost 係人死咗之後先至有呢樣嘢。咁我突然間好想問下，其實寵物會唔會有靈咧？
Okay. This is all of the questions that is asking you about the spirit world. She was asking, Teresa's asking, like in the spirit world, normally the ghost is a deceased person, right? How about animals like dogs? Will the dog be in a spirit? Can it come in a spirit form?
Yeah, my dog. Which I lost quite a few years ago, is actually one of my spirit guides. So your animals will stay with you or they go up into heaven. You know, I actually do animal communication as well. We communicate with animals like we communicate with the spirit world.
佢話有㗎，佢話佢隻狗幾年前過咗身嘅，佢話隻狗咧其實喺度㗎，咁佢話咧，佢話有啲狗就會上天堂咧，會 some of the dogs will eventually cross the border, right, to move on, right? But some
I mean, my dog crossed over. Yeah, he crossed over, but then he came back and became one of my guides. So my dog is around me for most of the time. He's one of my spirit guides now.
佢話佢有一個街嚟㗎，佢而家佢隻狗過咗身㗎啦，係已經上咗天堂，已經過咗嗰條橋㗎啦。不過咧翻咗嚟咧，係幫佢喺度睇住佢，即係喺度睇住佢㗎，即係嗰種情況㗎，佢係有㗎。同埋佢有做呢啲即係嘅狗嘅即係嗰啲therapy 嘅，即係dog 嘅。pass away 嘅 therapy 佢都有做㗎。佢話而家佢隻狗係幫助其中一個係喺度睇住，即係走嚟走去，係一個好似即係嗰啲天使動物咯，守護天使守護天使嘅動物其中一位咯，嗰種咯翻嚟嘅嗰種情況咁解咯。
咦，咁我哋下次可以即係如果有機會再訪問 Kelly， 所以可以問下呢啲寵物啦，因為好多朋友都想知呢啲嘢啦。咁好啦，咁我哋而家今日嘅問題，
你俾我Teresa， 你俾我問一問佢先。話俾你聽。Teresa is asking you, she's very interested in the near future that you can come back again with the topic on the spirit world, because in Hong Kong and Asia, there are a lot of spirit world, spirit, and a lot of animal lovers who had their dog pass away, and they would like to communication or anything like that in the form that they come back as a dog angel, like that.
Well, no, I mean, look. Well, you do get incarnated. So when you go up to the spirit world, you know, you can come back down here. But when you do get animals, what we consider some animals we consider to be angels, because it's like they're sent to people and they're like guardian angels because they help them through a lot of trauma and a lot of things that are going on. And I do think that these particular animals are definitely sent by angels.
佢話天使會 send 翻佢哋已經會投到胎，不過佢哋都有啲都會翻嚟嘅，即係會翻嚟就做 guardian angel，即係會睇翻嚟好似幫你手嗰種情況咁樣咯。
即係會變翻守護天使咁樣。
係啦，冇錯，係啦，冇錯，冇錯。
明白，好啊！嗱，咁我哋今日咧即係都深入啲啦，即係頭先嗰啲題外話啦。咁例如頭先我哋今日都講開啊 ，Kelly 都係一個可以驅魔嘅人啦。咁我就想問下啦，咁其實咧，我哋頭先都問咗好多魔鬼問題啦。咁我想知道佢自己本身都有做一啲個案噶嘛，即係幫人哋驅魔啊、驅靈啊嗰啲咁樣。咁我想問下喺嗰個過程之中咧，係其實佢驅魔會唔會好似一啲電影嗰啲咁啦？即係例如我哋有時會喺一啲頻道會睇到一啲好似一啲通靈者係攞住個水晶球啊，去間鬼屋嗰度係捉嗰啲靈體嗰啲咁樣啊，或者同啲靈體溝通。咁其實阿 Kelly 現實裏邊係點樣咧
Okay, Kelly, Teresa was asking you about you've been a lot of doing those clearing in those houses, clearing the houses and everything. Like, is it like in the movies that the people carry like a crystal ball and all those gadgets, like all those whatever? I don't know, all those materials to bring in to do the clearing. What do you bring to do the clearing in the houses and on these cases?
I only actually take in myself. I take in a pendulum, a crystal pendulum, and a set of rosary beads. So they're the only two items I will take in to clear a property.
佢清零間屋個樹咧，就係佢會咧就拎住嗰個你哋嗰啲水晶嗰啲三角嗰啲係叫乜嘢啊？有條鏈嗰啲係叫乜嘢？靈擺就靈擺啦，你見啦，係。佢話佢拎靈擺同埋一支pendulum 手珠嗰啲同埋嗰啲玫瑰鏈啊，玫瑰珠。佢應該拎住一個玫瑰珠。同埋一個手鈴係兩樣嘢啫。
And a set of rosary beads.
OK， 即係呢個係念珠啊，即係上次我哋講過嘅。
係啊，念珠係玫瑰珠啦，我哋叫玫瑰珠，即係兩樣嘢啫。佢話兩樣嘢就去間鬼屋個樹就係清零，就係clear 就係呢樣嘢㗎啦，係咁多啦。
OK。
That's all. No crystal ball. No.See a sage? Do you have to bring sage? No sage. Bible? Do you need to bring a Bible?
No.
No Bible. No Bible. 就係兩樣嘢。Just two items. Just two items. That's all.
呢兩個 item 啦，但係佢哋會唔會有分別㗎？即係例如可能其實係兩條一齊用啦，定係還是我去到嗰間屋可能比較惡啲就用靈擺。冇咁惡嗰個就可能用念珠，咁會唔會係有咁嘅分別啊？即係佢哋嘅。
Teresa's asking you, is there any difference between these two set of things, like the rosary and the pendulum? The pendulum, like Teresa's asking, if you come across like an evil spirit or the demons, do you use only one, like just a rosary, or just a pendulum, or you have to use both?
I use the pendulum to figure out where the energy is. We take the pendulum around, but the rosary, all we do with the rosary, once we've cleared the house, we just a nomine patria fere spiritu sancta amen, and then kiss your rosary. That's a form of blessing the house. So you use the rosary to bless the house, and the pendulum will help you clear the property, because the pendulum. When you're in a property and there's dark energy, my pendulum will start juddering just like it's doing now. It will start juddering and let you know that you're in the vicinity of dark energy. Yeah, that's how we use the pendulum in clearances. But the rosary, that's just a tool that we use that keeps us connected to God and Jesus, and you know, it keeps you connected to the lighter side of the coin.
OK 嗱，佢個嗱就Kelly 咧就係咁講嘅 ，Kelly 咧就話佢用兩套嘅，即係用 pendulum 啦，嗰個水晶嗰個啦，同埋玫瑰珠啦。咁佢靈擺同埋玫瑰珠咧，佢就咁樣嘅，佢就話咧就通常咧就個靈擺咧就會話俾你聽嗰個磁場嗰度都唔好嗰度嗰個 energy bad energy 喺度，就話俾你聽嗰個妖精就喺邊度，佢就會話俾你聽喺邊度。跟住之後你就清咗佢咧，清完咗之後咧就攞翻嗰個玫瑰珠咧，就練翻個經喺度咧，就幫翻個神咧喺嗰個地方做翻去俾佢睇噶啦，咁解咯。即係clearing，即係會 bless， 即係落 similar like a rosary， that you bless the house，you like that， you know，at the end of the service，you know，at the end of the service， 係啦，咁樣嚇。
OK， 我想問下咧，因為咧通常靈擺咧，即係例如我可能我自己見識少咧，因為我自己就即係而家我先知，即係話可能佢哋都需要一個靈擺去知道嗰個磁場邊度有一個。即係嗰個 bad energy 啊嗰啲咁樣啦，係啦。咁但係我想問下，其實咧，因為有陣時咧，以我所知咧，即係例如喺香港，我哋都會知道，其實靈擺咧都係可以問問題嘅。咁係咪其實係外國都係咁樣咧？即係除咗可以即係探測一啲靈體之外，其實係咪佢都可以問透過靈擺去問一啲問題嘅 ？Yes or no 咁樣？
呢樣嘢咧，就我哋下個星期嚟就開始玩呢樣嘢嘅。咁不過咧，我就會問下少少咧，就係就 Kelly Angel 少少 ，like Kelly Angel, like we're doing next week something about pendulum, right? But I want you not to tell so much because we're gonna leave it until next week. So tell us a little bit, like Teresa 話嗰靈擺咧就係話乜嘢？頭先話係點樣咧？我唔好記得你話乜嘢嗰個靈擺。
即係其實個靈擺另外係可以問問題嘅，係咪有係可以咁嘅用途？
哦 ，OK， 你問呢個一句問題啫，一句問題就係靈擺，因為我留一啲嘢。Teresa asking you that does the pendulum answers questions?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's all. Don't tell anymore. Don't tell
anymore. We'll save that
下個星期。Yeah,
Okay.
we save it for next week. 係點樣玩法咧？點樣可以同啲人溝通啊？咁樣留翻
下個星期講。
下個禮拜留翻下個星期
講。
嗱，
咁我哋專注問下阿 Kelly 嘅驅魔事件啦。例如嗱，好似頭先都講完咧，佢需要2個 item 去一間鬼屋即係去驅魔啦。咁我想問下，例如嗱。物品可以 detect 到嗰個dark energy 啦，咁但係如果遇到一啲嗰個唔好嘅氣場，咁其實 Kelly 自己本人會唔會都 feel 到㗎？
我唔係好明啊！嗱，你話你攞個靈擺咧，你就會 detect 到啦，係咪先？
係啊，咁但係佢自己都會 feel 到個感覺。
Okay. Like she's asking you about Kelly. Like once like you using the two items doing the clearing. Do you yourself personally will feel the energy, the dark energy yourself? Because as assume that you are one of the persons that you have the psychic power on it. So can you actually feel plus with that pendulum and as well?
Yeah, I mean, when you walk into a demonic haunting, my job is to feel what's there. So I feel the energy. I feel the denseness in the energy of being in something haunted. But, you know, when you're walking into something dark, not only that, sometimes it makes you feel quite nauseous. It makes you feel quite sick. It can give you a headache. There's a lot of things that happen when you go into a demonic clearance because energy-wise, you're being attacked by the darker side.
佢話佢有㗎，佢有咁樣嘅 feeling 㗎，佢會整到你頭痛啊，因為個 dark energy 會頭痛啦，同埋整到你 not feeling comfortable. Am I right, Kelly? Right? Not
yeah, you're not. It will make you feel very, very uncomfortable.
will it be tired, restless?
Yeah, it can drain your energy. It can make you feel very tired. It can make you feel a little bit paranoid. It can bring the paranoia levels up a little bit. There's a lot of things that can happen when you're in a situation where you've got negative energy around you. It can affect you in so many different ways.
OK， 佢話會㗎，你會因為你要做嗰啲清零嘅，即係清我哋 clearing 咧，我哋即係清零咧。咁你清零嗰陣時咧，入到間好嗰啲屋嗰時咧，你會自動佢自己本人咧就會感覺到咧係會佢會扯咗你嘅力量，扯咗你嘅 energy 好攰，同埋咧佢會整到你有少少咧神經不覺嘅，即係有少少即係有時佢會扯你嘅電波走啦，同埋佢有少少咧就會整到你好似有少少即係會整到你，但都會整到有啲人咧，佢話都會有少少咁樣 wobbly 啦，同埋咧就會攰嘅。
攰。OK， 咁我又想問下咧，係 OK， 咁我想問下啦，例如一啲鬼屋啦，好似頭先阿 Kelly 講鬼屋，除咗佢用嗰啲嘢探測我自己嘅 feel 到之後之外咧，咁會唔會話，因為我哋好多時睇 YouTube 啊，睇一啲TV program 啊，佢都會話有一啲部分嘅鬼屋咧係可以啲物件啊通道飛㗎，係咪真係會有啲咁嘅情況？係咪遇到咁嘅情況直接好空啊？係啦，咁樣。
Okay. This is most scary part. Okay. Kelly, this is our scary part. Like compared to you, there's nothing scary. Okay, what Teresa is asking you about is like once you go into a haunted house, the levels goes up. We can see poltergeists flying around the house. What will that be? How can that can be managed?
I mean, it does happen. You do. I mean, I've walked into a property and there's things flying across the room at me. But at the end of the day, that is to do with your poltergeist energy. And poltergeist energy is demonic energy anyway. Yeah, it's not something that happens often, but it does happen. They do throw things off the side and things will start moving and things like that. You get quite a bit of that in demonic hauntings. But it don't necessarily happen all the time while I'm clearing because I'm in control of the situation.
Okay. Like the poltergeist, is it that Teresa was asking also, is it similar to the movie that we see, in those haunted movies? Is it similar?
A poltergeist is a demonic energy. I mean, a lot of people, in a lot of places, they state that a poltergeist is something that's just moving something. It's not. When it's poltergeist energy, it will be very loud, it will be very violent, and you will know that it's there. It's not. It won't move things subtly. It will pick things up and throw them at you.
Oh my God! OK， 嗱呢樣嘢佢話我聽呢樣嘢好，大家觀眾都要留意啊！記住去 share、like 同埋 subscribe。記住同埋去留多啲 comments。今晚嘅節目，因為我哋請咗嚟英國嘅 Kelly Angel 喺處啦。頭先咧就係我哋講翻啦 ，Kelly Angel 咧就話俾我哋聽咧，就話如果係嗰啲嘢好似飛嚟飛去嗰啲嘢咧，喺間屋嗰處咧，你入到間屋嘢，嗰啲係屬於係唔係話係唔係你想象咁樣嘅？佢哋係會唔係話無端端咧有啲嘢你會見到係側邊啊，有啲嘢有條繩飛過啊，有啲嘢會好慢嘅，即係嗰啲嘢會突然間即係譬如個凳會無端喐咗少少啊，嗰啲屬於係唔係呢啲唔係嘢嚟嘅，係真正係點樣咧？佢哋係好惡㗎，佢哋會係點樣咧？一嚟咧就飛過嚟你嗰樹嘅。一嚟即係會食個波餅啊！你即係我哋踢波咧，咪有個波咪飛咪食個波餅嘅，你知啲人嚟咪排球咪食個波，即刻嚟嘅，就係嗰啲咁嘅嘢㗎。你明唔明我講乜嘢？
哇！咁即係好似一啲電影咁樣，真係
電影佢唔係咁慢嘅，佢唔係係
啊 slowly 唔係。
They don't move so slowly. They don't move slowly. Once they start moving, it's just like a football. They kick the ball right in the face at your face, right?
Absolutely. The movement, it will be violent. The movement will be violent. They will pick things up and throw them at you. You know. That's what a poltergeist energy is. But it is demonic energy. It's demons.
佢係喺呢啲係魔鬼嘅，嗰啲魔鬼嗰啲即係惡魔嗰啲手法嘅，鬼就唔會咁做嘅，係通常係惡魔喺間屋入邊咧就會咁做法嘅，所以Teresa 分開兩樣嘢 ，the spirit and the demonic is totally two different aspects of it. Am I right?
Two different, completely different energies. It's completely separate.
separate 嘅，兩個分開嘅，嗰個力量啊係分開嘅。
個 power
係啦，係啦 power 係分開嘅。
即係其實
好犀利㗎，係嘛？
好小兒科。如果係魔鬼咧，即係 devil 嗰啲咧，就比較係強啲力量，係咪咁解啊
？Teresa is asking the spirit or the ghost is really considered a primary kindergarten, right? But the demons, right? They consider as really senior diploma levels, right? Yeah.
Absolutely, it's a whole different ball game. Demons can be violent. They're active. They will make you feel not good in yourself. Whereas with the spirit world, you get a nice feeling. You feel the spirit world around you, and it's a warm, kind feeling. The spirit world move things. They flick lights on and off, and they subtly might move a door, but it's always subtle with the spirit world. With the demonic side, it's not going to be subtle. It will be quite violent.
係啦，佢話俾我聽咧，佢話嗰啲鬼咧，佢哋都會開燈同熄燈嘅，不過佢哋做嗰啲動作係好慢嘅，佢哋會好慢嘅，佢哋閂門都好慢嘅，樣嘢係話，因為佢哋係個天係屬於係一個係一個鬼魂啊，你明唔明？一個鬼魂，
即係佢嗰個能量比較弱啲。
樣嘢咧。係啦，好 soft 嘅，就閂下門啊，開下燈啊，你明唔明啊？即係有啲嘢喐啲咁多，不過咧係嗰啲妖魔咧，就係佢哋即刻咧就嚟就會係整到會嘣啊，好惡啊，好食波餅嗰啲㗎啦，我哋踢波咪食個波彈 volleyball we hit by the balls, you know like that. And then Kelly is that they really punch like the door. They really boom, 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 right? Instead of like opening the door,
you know when you know the difference. I mean, when you've got negative energy around you, it makes loud noises. It's like bang. Whereas if it's the spirit, it'll be very subtle. It might do a little tap or something like that. But the demons, they will let you know they're there.
佢話魔鬼咧就會一定會話俾你聽，佢會喺度嘅。咁樣佢哋跟住之後咧嗰啲鬼就通常咧就係會整下嘢啊，整下撈啊，即係話俾你聽嗰度啫嘛。你明唔明我講咩啊？整下呢啊，整撈啊，即係冇乜嘢嘅。你整下呢啊，你嘅整下撈啊。不過如果係魔鬼嗰啲demons 咧，佢哋就話俾你聽就話。Teresa， 我嚟咗啦，你明唔明我講乜嘢？即刻有嘢飛過嚟，你明唔明我講咩？就係咁解咯。明
白。嗱，咁我想問下咧，即係好似頭先我哋都問過話，即係例如點樣即係有咩人會容易接觸到魔鬼啦？即係例如好似頭先阿 Kelly 都講話比較可能成日都好負面啊，好低能量嘅人就會容易 detect 到佢啦。咁但係我又想問下你，因為好多時我哋即係因為我哋如果以我哋知道外國嘅知識咧，即係例如我哋又唔係飛去嗰度讀書，唔係剩嗰啲咧，通常都係一啲透過一啲電視啊、電影啊嗰啲去知道噶嘛。咁例如我哋通常就好似睇嗰個招靈嗰個鬼屋嗰個啊，即係嗰個溫子仁嗰度咧，係 Conjuring。咁但係例如好多時咧，有啲人去 contact 嗰個魔鬼咧，就係因為去崇拜佢啊，即係例如去有啲人係崇拜佢，咁所以就去容易招惹到佢咁樣噶嘛。咁其實例如依類人係咪會比較應該點講咧？依類人係咪叫做自招咧？同埋佢哋真係招咗魔鬼嚟嘅時候，係咪會有啲等價交易咧
？Teresa is asking you, this is a bit long question, Kelly, regarding her saying that like in the movies, like in the U.S., where we see the movie Conjuring, well, they partly they worship Satan, with all that stuff, right? In that case, is it in that way they are easy to approach this kind of a devilish demonic thing?
Is it easy to get rid of it? Is it easy to clear? Do you mean? Is that?
唔係sorry， 你係咪Teresa？ 你話佢係容易啲接觸啊，因為容易啲想整質。如果係譬如你話佢嗰出係 Conjuring， 即係話佢話佢哋崇拜魔鬼噶嘛，係咪？
應該 Annabelle 啊。
你而家講緊有 Annabelle 係嘛？哦，
咪即係類似，唔係是但，即係類似呢啲電影，即係唔緊要嘅，即係話總之有啲電影咧就講話即係有啲人咧佢點樣容易招惹魔鬼，就係崇拜者啊。即係崇拜魔鬼嘅人，係啦，咁嗰啲係容易招啦。咁同埋例如嗰啲人崇拜魔鬼嘅人係咪直頭咧嗰個即係完成咗嗰個願望之後咧，就要用嗰個等價交換啊？你明唔明我意思啊？
我明白。OK， like forget about just now the question. She's let me get clear. She's asking you if a person that worship Satan. There's a lot of people worship Satan, and then what in return does they have to give back to the Satan?
Okay. Right. If you're doing Satan work, if you're doing satanic worshipping, your reward will be, it will be money, reward, gain. But you're actually making a contract with the devil. So what you're doing, even though you're getting this gain from doing the demonic worshipping, you're still going to make a contract with the dark side, so they can take you whenever you want. But the main reason people do say satanic worshipping is for financial gain.
佢話咧，通常咧嗰啲人咧就係會去魔即係去惡魔去拜祭惡魔嗰處咧，係通常咧係愛錢銀各方面嘅嘢嚟嘅。咁跟住之後咧，佢話 what do they it's like a contract, right? Kelly, a contract. But what do the contract of both parties that have to be negotiate? Do they have to say, oh, I sacrifice this, I give you this back, or blah blah blah, or blah blah blah? But what normally does a Satan request?
Right. I mean, there's lots of ways of worshipping the devil. I mean, there is a lot of them do use human sacrifice for devil worshipping, because that's the best kind of offering you can give to the devil is a human sacrifice. Okay, so that's why they use a lot of children in devil worshipping. Yeah, believe it or not, they do. Yeah.
嗱，佢就話咧就話係有sorry, let me fastly pass it to Teresa. 佢話咧就話好多咧時個交易咧就話佢係祭人啊，祭品啊，用人做祭品俾翻佢啊。佢俾啊，佢話好多你留意以前咧都係用翻好多係人即係祭神祭翻，我哋睇戲都有啦，係用翻咧係 like human sacrifice, right? Normally, what kind of human sacrifice are they?
Well, a lot of children are used because when you're sacrificing a child, you're using something that's innocent, and that's how you get the power. You use the innocence of the child to give the power to the dark side. So that's what you're doing. You're giving the dark side an offering, and the children are the best offering you can actually give to the satanic side.
佢話咧就話有啲咧有時咧就話點講咧就話俾祭神咧，祭神係通常祭啲細路仔，啲細路仔點解係細路仔咧？細路仔咧就係最無辜，係最單純嘅，佢就想攞呢樣嘢出去㗎，就攞佢嗰啲細路仔嗰個靈魂啊，嗰樣嘢就係嗰種情況啦。Oh, that's evil. That's horrible.
Very. But it's going on every single day. Every single day, children are being sacrificed for satanic worshipping.
Like I have heard, right, in Southeast Asia, normally people have bought those. If you have heard, I don't know, Kelly Angel, those ancient 古曼童, which they keep this as a ghost child, as a ghost child. 古曼童 and a ghost child is totally different. 古曼童 is in the shape of a doll, form, and a ghost child is in like a piece of wood, which is with some oil dipped. And they worship, but normally those people they worship for the sake of money, of course, financial gain, and a lot of celebrity do that. But the Saturn is different. Am I right? The Saturn is the ghost child and the Saturn, the Gumantong is totally different. They don't need to sacrifice.
Completely different. No, it's completely different. Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, when you're using the dolls and what have you, the little dolls you was just talking about, you're not sacrificing anybody. But unfortunately, with real proper devil worshipping, they will sacrifice children and people as well. But it's normally the children because it's the innocence.
OK， 佢話咧就係 Teresa 嗱，古曼童咧就養鬼仔嗰啲咧係兩回事嚟㗎。佢哋兩回係同呢個撒旦拜法咧，就魔鬼拜法咧係兩回事嚟㗎。佢哋咧嘅古曼童嗰啲嘢咧，佢哋就你唔會話要祭神啊，要有人要離開啊嗰啲要祭一個human 嘅嘢，稍為去祭神去魔鬼嗰處咧係會咧係攞啲細路仔好無辜嘅就嗰啲無辜嘅即係好 innocent 咧，即係我唔識講頭先講咗出嚟 innocent 真係好無辜啦，係無辜係講嗰種情況。係 OK。Oh wow, this is very, very interesting. So, interesting, Emma. It's very, very interesting. At the moment, we're talking about Saturn 啊。我哋現場觀眾咧睇緊啦。我同 Teresa 請咗咧就係 Kelly Angel 上嚟。As Kelly Angel here with us 啦，咁 and then 係啦，記住 like、share、subscribe 同埋俾多啲 comment 喺度。嗱 ，OK，since 嗱 Kelly， you get something. Over 30 odd to 50 odd comments. Let's see the comments and what they say. Okay, really 60 odd comments, really piling up. So let you have some drink. You can have a cup of tea. You want some a cup of tea? Okay. 有杯茶 cup of tea. Okay. Let me. Kelly can have a drink, and then let me see about the comments that they have been commenting. It's so much. Hold on. Wow, so much. OK， so 大家咧，我就趁機會咧，俾大家嚇佢哋 comments 喺度咁樣咁樣。OK， 我哋睇下呢個好似 po 咗出嚟嘅，係咪？
係咪佢生日？佢祝我生日快樂，快啲揾男朋友。OK。多謝你。
Okay, happy birthday to Teresa, and wish Teresa have a coming soon boyfriend. Okay, Teresa, happy birthday. Okay. And then SPE, SPE from Malaysia, say to meet you, Kelly. Okay.
Hi.
Come from Malaysia. 佢話 Kelly 喺英國嗰度日頭返工，夜晚就對付魔鬼。OK。
哦，唔係㗎，佢而家係唔係日頭返工嘅，佢而家係做緊係全職㗎，係全職㗎。
OK， 呢個 O-time 嚟嘅。佢
因為太多人揾去做，所以咁解啦。Okay, Julia is saying from Toronto, your powerful channeling at 20 for connecting with angels and demons. Yes, at early 20s. Okay, Kelly 19歲，係啊，佢係19歲，佢已經開始19、20歲咁樣啦。OK， 跟住我可以睇翻你睇翻頭先嗰個 questions 啊，我哋好快再睇下。
佢話 Kelly 話咧，佢19歲嘅時候咧，個靈媒話佢好聰明，所以咧就叫佢學塔羅牌，咁就係一切就係從那時開始。
哇 ，Kelly。 this person AB knows really a lot about you. You know, she said you at the age of 19 that you, there's a medium was telling you that you have the gifted power, and then you have start learning tarot cards, and from there, from the scratch onwards, day one, you start to build up your this is your
Absolutely.
your faith.
That's absolutely true. I went to a medium at the age of 19 and she told me in the middle of the reading, "You're very clairvoyant." And I was like, "No, I'm not." She went, "Yeah, you are." And she told me, "Go get a set of tarot cards. You're going to do this, 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 and this." She didn't tell me exactly what I was going to do, but she told me that, you know, there was different things for me to do, not just the tarot. And that was at the age of 19. And I did go and get a set of tarot cards.
I see. Wow. That's right. Okay, let's continue seeing the others. Like here, Julia said, "Is it dangerous to challenge demons?"
Yeah, don't channel demons, because you're going to end up in a lot of trouble. It's a very, very dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, especially Julian, don't ever think of this. This is scary, you know. This is scary. Don't do that. Okay. 咁Teresa 你睇下啦。咁佢話AB 話demons 係乜嘢？咩？
即係佢話等於魔鬼。魔鬼
類似咧，因為類似佢哋有撒旦同魔鬼嗰啲各方面嘅，因為都係一班angel 即係魔鬼嘅 angel 嗰啲咁樣啦。
即係魔鬼撒旦嘅靚係啊。
Okay, Julia said, spirits includes angels?
No, spirit and angels are completely different. The spirit world are people that have been on the earth plane, whereas angels haven't necessarily been earthbound. There's only two sets of angels in the 9 spheres of angels, which is Metatron and Sandalphon, that have actually been on the earth plane. So angels, no, they're not an earth plane spirit.
嗱 ，OK Julia 你聽到咧就話佢就話angels 係唔同，同 spirit 係唔同，係兩回事嚟㗎嚇。OK，let's see about Julia. How will you protect yourself, Kelly, when you challenge the goblins and demons?
Well, me myself, I've got the protection of angels and dark moon angels and spirit guides, but I don't necessarily advise anybody to. I mean, I'm not saying you can't work with the fairy realm, you can. But when it comes to demons, unless you're doing satanic worshipping, you've got no reason to work with demons or, you know, channel demons. When it comes to fairies, you can do that. You get fairy cards and, you know, things like that. But demons, no. You don't need to channel demons.
No need, right？ 係啦，嗱佢話咧唔應該係要去 challenge 佢嗰個 goblins 嗰啲同埋嗰啲精靈啦，同埋嗰啲魔鬼嘅，唔需要嘅。咁佢因為咧，如果你淨係去點講去同天使講嘢，咁就會好多啦，各方面嘅嘢。OK。Hello, Mimi， 佢話 Happy Birthday, Teresa， 生日快樂！咦，你今日生日咩 ，Teresa？ 其實係咪今日咩？唔係今日，嚟緊後日，大後日。後日。OK，多謝。OK. I also believe in God, but do not involve in weekly ritual of going to church. Okay. Understand, Julia. Understand. Okay, Shanice, when Shu Xin. Did Satan try to connect with you this time? Did Satan try to connect with you this lifetime and try to influence you to follow Satan again?
No.
冇啊！佢話嗱呢度咧，佢就話呢位 Shanice 咧就問魔鬼係咪想同你接觸？喺你呢個 life cycle 啦，咁佢會唔會影響到你要同魔鬼接觸一次咧？我哋頭先答咗啦，頭先應該其實之前呢啲係之前㗎啦，佢講咗啦，呢啲係之前我Kelly Angel 答過㗎啦。如果你想再收睇翻咧，就重溫嗰個 replay 咧就可以聽翻㗎啦。Kelly Angel very good, very nice, you know. Okay. Hello June, hello Felix, hello 美女 Vivi, Kelly Angel. There's the good vibes is this emoji, okay? Okay, so we have Julia again. Julia said, does your exclusive power come from God or your personal power or both?
I'd say both.
Both.
Definitely, because when you're connected to God, you're connected to a higher power anyway, because God made demons. So you're connected to something that's bigger than the demonic world. But I've also got my own very strong personal power as well.
佢亦都係佢同天使都有會接觸，就加上咧同埋咧嗰啲佢本能咧，自己佢有自己嗰個功能咧，就可以做到呢個驅魔各方面嘅嘢嘅。OK， 咁June 喺度講啦。
666，佢講魔鬼殺。
OK， 666。
係啊，佢話佢魔鬼個 power 勁過鬼。
係啦，佢簡寫係啦。Kelly Angel very good. They're saying that you're very very good. OK， 黃丁峰。
佢話如果同呢個demon 交易，即係呢個 contract 係會死嘅，係咪會死嘅？佢想問阿 Kelly 係咪
？If you have contract with the demons, right? Will you die?
Yeah, because what you're doing, if you're making a contract with the dark side, you're giving them the power to take your life at whatever stage they want to take your life. So your life pattern will be changed, and it will be down to them when they actually take you.
係佢哋會嘅，佢哋會有方法嚟捉樣嘢嚟會攞你嘅身體、你嘅靈魂啊各方面嘅捉捕嚟嘅，所以就要呢樣嘢就唔好搞啦嚇呢樣嘢嚇。OK，Julia, you mean demon in the form of attachment?
Yeah, you get demons attached to your body.
Yeah. 佢話會嘅，佢會魔鬼會喺黐住喺你嘅身體上㗎。I think Kelly, these are the previous questions that we were doing the interview. Now it's coming back of it. So some of the questions that they asking now is previously that we asked you before. So it's just a repeat of that. Yeah. Okay. So Julia said, you mean demons normally take the form of attachment in most cases, but demon enter into the body of a person is rare.
It's not as rare as we think it is, because when we look at mental illness and demonic possession, I mean, there's actually a paper out from Oxford University questioning whether demonic possession is, schizophrenia.
Okay, wow, this is 我要睇下點啊！佢話有啊 ，in Oxford University 係咪啊 ？Am I right？ in Oxford 都有呢樣嘢係大學嗰處 ，Oxford 個大學嗰處咧都有喺呢個討論呢件事，即係會唔會係攞到係你個身體嘅上嘅各方面嘅會黐住喺度，都係一個到而家都係一個it's still in yeah, it's still in the argument stage, right? Am I right from the Oxford University research?
Yeah, it's something that's in they're debating it, but they are putting demonic possession very closely, to schizophrenia, because you get the same signs. I've been saying this for years, that demonic possession, schizophrenia is when the demons are actually in you. It's demonic possession.
佢都話係一個係大家喺度都係拗緊，不過咧都係呢啲樣嘢咧，就係話佢哋都會係佔領嘅身體上個各方面嘅嘢咯，就係嗰啲惡魔咁解咯。
OK，
佢
頭先講翻個安全氣泡啫，係啦。
OK， 咁阿 Mark 師兄話 Good show，thank you，Mark 師兄 ，hello，thank you，好，我哋黃天峰啦 ，OK。
佢話想問下咧，魔鬼係咪真係存在，同埋同呢個黑魔法啊，係咪真係黑魔法？即係其實佢有冇唔同咧？即係例如黑魔法係咪都係等於用
black magic？Yeah， like does the demons connect with the black magic?
Not really. Magic. You can use satanic I mean, you can throw demons at people if you're doing satanic worshipping, but magic, black magic, is completely different to satanic stuff. It's a different ball game.
It's two different categories, right? Am I right? 係兩
Yeah.
類黑OK, sorry. Teresa 其實咧黃定峰啦嚇，其實咧黑魔法咧同埋魔鬼嗰啲嘢咧係兩樣嘢分開嘅。你可以去找尋去拜祭魔鬼，不過嗰個黑魔法咧係另外一樣嘢嚟㗎。
明白。
So it's totally different. It's totally different, right?
Magic is different anyway. And when you look at magic, you've got voodoo, you've got juju, you've got the craft, you've got chaos magic. There's all different types of magic. Magic isn't bad. It's how you perceive to use it. You make it bad by using it for darker purposes.
嗱，佢答得佢好喎，好啊 ，Kelly，this is a very good answer. Black magic 係個魔術嚟嘅，亦都係有嗰啲好似 voodoo 啊，即係佢好似攞啲嘢吉咧啲公仔咧。不過咧係唔同嘅，即係你係一個magic 嚟嘅，係一個咒語各方面嘅嘢。你點做佢？你點去做？你做得好，你咪好咯；你做得壞，咪壞咯。咁解咯。It's how you do it. You do it good, you do it good.
Okay.
You do it bad, you do it. Black magic is also considered as also a good magic. Am I right?
Because if you're doing black magic, you're doing magic to harm people. Yeah, you don't need to harm. But I mean, people who use magic to harm people, they're not going to get away with it because karma will come back at you. Every action has got a reaction. Everything you give out, you're going to take back. So if you want to do a death curse on somebody, you could possibly kill somebody around you because that is karma.
嗱，佢話俾你聽咧，就黑魔法咧，其實咧，如果你做落個人嗰處咧，做嗰啲巫術啊，各方面嘅嘢咧，你會有惡會循環啊，循迴啊。係咪啊？即係
輪迴循環
惡報啊？係咪啊？即係惡有惡報嘅啫。你會有㗎。佢阿 Kelly 咧就話你會有 karma 嘅，又會即係有惡報嘅，會整因果嘅，因果你會整翻你自己嘅各方面嘅嘢㗎。
明白。咁其實想問下，其實黑魔法係咪都係召喚魔鬼嘅能力去做咧
？Teresa's asking you if black magic black magic 係咪can it actually bring the Satan up to make it more powerful to harm people? Can it be done?
People don't normally use demons in magic. At the end of the day, magic is magic. When you do magic, you use deities, you use goddesses, you use gods. I mean, it's a completely different persona to satanic worshipping and using demons. I mean, you can lift demons and throw demons at people, but magic is a completely different thing.
黑魔法係兩樣嘢嚟嘅，唔可以用佢嗰個撒旦嗰個拜法嗰算嚟同佢一齊合作嘅，係分開嘅兩類嘢嚟嘅 ，Teresa。
明白，同埋我覺得係咪阿 Kelly 嘅解釋就係話，其實黑魔法又好，白魔法又好，其實如果你用佢係即係其實係邪就邪啦，如果你用佢係正路咧就正路啦，咁樣即係其實都有少少同中國嗰啲差唔多咁樣啦，係咪
？Teresa is asking about black magic and the white magic. I don't know. She said other magic is if you do it good, you do it good. If you do it bad, you do it bad. Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, there is white magic and there's black magic. I mean, I specialize in magic, but I would never use black magic. I mean, if I want to do a little prosperity spell or a dream spell or a little spell for myself, that's fine because I'm not hurting anybody. It's when you step over the line and start doing curses and death curses and to cause people trauma, that's when you're going to pay a price yourself.
OK. 佢話佢都有做呢啲即係即係白巫術啊嗰啲咁樣嘢魔法嗰啲嘢。不過咧，佢話佢好唔會做呢個黑魔法嘅嘢咧，因為黑魔法咧，如果你想落咒語落人哋嗰樹啊各方面嘅嘢，佢哋樣嘢咧，你要自己付出一個好大嘅代價咯，俾自己，因為佢會有惡性循環咯，俾翻俾自己咯，因為咁解。
明白，understand。好，佢話
，yes。
佢話魔鬼咧係應該無處不在，隨時隨地誘惑人心。
呢個我唔識咁難講 ，I don't know how to say。你再講多次啊 ，Teresa，sorry。
魔鬼，佢話魔鬼應該係無處不在，隨時隨地咧都會突然間會誘惑一啲人嘅心。You understand?
Okay. Yeah, I understand. Yes, thank you, Teresa. Kelly Angel, June is asking, right? Devils, demons are everywhere. They can they actually come to you anytime, anywhere, and get onto your soul. Am I right?
Yeah, there is demons everywhere, but if you keep yourself protected, you can, prevent yourself from getting the dark energy. But it is everywhere.
OK。
我突然間好想問啊 Kelly 咧，其實乜嘢人係容易即係唔好話鬼啊？有啲人好容易惹靈體噶嘛，但係乜嘢人係容易啲招惹到魔鬼嘅？真係
哇！呢樣嘢好似頭先有答過，不過我再問一問 Kelly。Teresa is asking you that what kind of people 係啊？好似曾經好似問過sorry about that if we ask you the same question again. Like what kind of people easily be detected to demons?
Someone who's quite low within their self. If you're quite depressed, like I say, the lower you are within yourself, the more susceptible you're going to be to the darker side.
嗱，你靠你自己啦。如果你嘅時運低啊，你自己又覺得你自己低能力啊 energy 唔好啊，即係諗埋一邊啊，咁呢樣嘢咧就佢嚟侵犯你咧，就會喺你個腦嗰處咧就話俾你聽做呢樣嘢啊，做嗰樣嘢就咁樣喺度，就呢樣嘢佢就會走嚟嗰種情況咁解啦 ，Teresa。OK， 我哋睇下一個啦。因為太多問題係咪 Teresa？
係啊，佢係話阿黃霆鋒問佢有冇守護天使喺身邊，阿 Kelly 都見唔到你，Kelly cannot see you。OK。
Oh, this person about can you see me if I have a guardian angel myself?
Everybody's got a guardian angel. Anybody that's on the earth has been assigned a guardian angel from birth to death.
係啦，嗱，佢答咗你。頭先我哋都有this is previously the questions that asked previously before。黃霆鋒其實咧佢就話俾你聽咧，就話我哋由出世到離開咧呢個世界咧，佢哋一個守護天使喺永遠喺你側邊嘅。頭先我哋講過，呢啲係我諗之前㗎，呢啲可能係之前㗎啦。佢唔係，因
為頭先我哋問就係 Kelly 我哋自己問嘅，呢啲咧就係佢哋現場問嘅，就所以有啲係丟皮咗咁咯。佢話佢想問下守護天使係咪好勁？咁其實即係頭先阿 Kelly 應該都翻譯過，就係話應該都講過，就係話每一個人都有個守護天使，係睇下你點樣同佢即係溝通啊嗰啲咁樣，係啦，勁唔勁啊？我諗佢係protect你咯。
係啊 ，protect 你嘅 guardian angel is a protected angel, right?
Yes. Yeah, they will protect you.
OK。
佢就話應該係咪係黃霆鋒？係咪應該係 A B 唔係邊個嚟㗎？阿 June 係。佢話動物就一定係有靈嘅。
係啊，呢個係之前㗎啦。我哋再
佢話佢都有狗狗去咗彩虹橋。咁佢發夢嘅時候都會見到佢兩隻小狗喺彩虹橋嘅。
Okay. This person June is I think she's from Hong Kong, and then she said she dreamt of her past deceased dog also passing the rainbow as well. You know, she believes in this. You know.
Yeah, there's like an animal heaven. That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
佢好 OK，跟住之後咧 ，Hi Kelly Angel，Hi
Hi.
say hi，and then OK
哦，佢話啊，係
sorry
啊，
so much
呢個
question
都係，因為咧其實呢條問題又可以反映翻我哋有個問題，就係話阿 Kelly 姐都成日去一啲鬼屋度驅靈啦。咁咧其實因為咧我哋以我哋即係我哋呢邊香港咧，就成日都認為。即係都成日聽人講或者一啲資訊咧，都話英國咧係比較多一啲古堡啊，或者嗰一啲比較舊過百年嘅屋啊嘅 house 啊。咁其實係咪特別多鬼屋啊？應該係咁樣講，因為係咪太多呢啲咁嘅舊係啊
？OK。Kelly, this is a question that back to your hometown, Kelly. It's back to your hometown. I would like to ask you, Kelly, like this question is that from in your UK, right? There, everybody in the whole will know that there is UK is famous and the castles are famously haunted. Is it true? 係咪真實啊？係你想問係咪呢樣嘢係咪？
I mean, we have got a lot of haunted locations here. Don't get me wrong, but they're only haunted. They're not negatively haunted. And whereas a lot of other countries have got negative hauntings more than your normal average haunting of your spirit that comes back because it's comfortable in that place. We don't necessarily get a lot of demonic hauntings over here, but in America they get a lot of demonic hauntings.
OK 嗱，佢話你哋唔使緊張，佢話咧因為咧英國係事實係有好多嘅鬼屋嘅情況，不過佢哋係 there are lots of haunted houses. But they are not scared. They're harmless, right? They are harmless.
Yeah, they're harmless.
佢哋係冇嘢嘅，係冇嘢搞到你嘅。不過咧，如果係美國咧，就會恐怖啲啦，就唔同啦。
點解啊
？OK，
點解？
Yeah, she will ask you why. But I would like to ask you. I will ask you about.
華倫夫婦突然間諗起。
Yeah, something very funny, I come across somebody who was telling me that there are dinosaur ghosts in UK. 我嗱 Teresa 我問緊阿 Kelly 咧就話，我曾經何時問咗人咧，有個人話俾我聽咧，就話有英國嗰度有恐龍鬼嘅。
係，我記得你問過。
係啊。Sorry.
I personally have never come across a dinosaur ghost. I've never seen one. If there is, I haven't seen it.
佢未聽過係嘛？
She never in your career thing of a medium of a psychic.
No, I've never come across a tyrannosaurus. No, I've never come across a Tyrannosaurus Rex or anything like that, or
T-Rex.
Nothing.
T-Rex.
No.
Oh, okay. This answer was to me by a very local, a very Hong Kongese not psychic, like a feng shui master. She was referring to me. There is dinosaur ghost in UK, which comes out from a hole in a house where a dinosaur coming up, I said, oh my God, it must be pretty huge if it's a T-Rex, but
yeah. There isn't such a thing as dinosaur. I wish there was. That would be very interesting. But no.
佢話佢希望有，如果唔係佢都會幾興趣，佢都會想睇。
Yeah,
very interesting.
But no, there isn't, unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Because it was actually during an interview. I interviewed somebody, and this person who is very well known in Hong Kong, And then she told me in UK there's a hole in a house and a dinosaur ghost comes out. Like I said, oh my God, what is it? A Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park.
I mean, we do get what we call a negative air pocket, and a negative air pocket is like a pocket that's opened up in your house, and we can get negative energy that comes up through that pocket, but no dinosaurs come out of them.
佢冇啊，佢冇嗱。大家咧就係話，如果曾經何時咧，就其實係冇呢咁嘅事嘅。大家唔好諗咁多。Kelly Angel 咧就話，如果係可以咧嘅見到一個恐龍鬼咧喺度咧，佢都好想訪問下做呢樣嘢。Okay, we get back to you, Kelly. This question is that Teresa was asking why in US is so scary. Of the demonic thing in the US instead of the ghosts in haunted in UK.
Because in the US they sell Ouija boards everywhere, and the easiest way to call up a demon is through a Ouija board. I mean, they sell Ouija boards for $5 in the pan shop. So say every other third house has got a Ouija board. That's why they have so many demonic hauntings, because they use the Ouija board so widely. You shouldn't be using them. It's the most dangerous tool you can use.
Teresa 嗱，頭先你問點解話美國嗰時稍為恐怖啲咧？係咪？因為咧美國嗰邊咧就個個都玩嗰啲外國嘅碟仙啊！你明唔明個碟仙嗰種嘢？即係話 Ouija board 係啦。咁佢話咧呢樣嘢咧就話佢喺美國嗰度咧$5啫，$5美金就可以玩到呢啲嘅即係呢啲嘅邀請到嗰個嗰啲妖魔走上嚟嘅，所以咧就會美國嗰邊咧就會恐怖啲，因為佢不停咁請上嚟啦，你5個人都買嚟就所以玩呢個 Ouija board 咁解啦。
我聽到啲怪聲啊，係我嗱。我唔知係突然間可能個網絡收得唔好定係點，其實我聽到嘅好多下㗎啦，係啊，即係啱我諗 about 10 minutes， 即係呢個係咯，呢10分鐘內我都久唔久會聽到有啲結咁樣嗰啲聲咯，
笑嘅聲，
我唔知啊。
She said she heard within that 10 minutes she hearing I don't know if it's a Wi-Fi, there's some strange peculiar sound coming out. She said she just heard it. I don't know.
From where?
喺邊度聽到啊？
喺我唔知啊，可能是但你哋邊個嘅網絡啩？我唔 sure。
我嗰個開咗電視啊，開咗我哋直播電視啊，我電視可能唔係，佢
係一兩下嘅啫，係啊，我唔知啊，可能我自己驚啦。
She heard some strange sound from some either one of us hearing different I don't know, some kind of a strange sound. I don't know. I didn't hear it. 唔係我自己意思㗎。
你話冇錯冇。OK。跟住喺度我唔記得。
I didn't hear it either.
Teresa said, "If you're here. If you didn't hear it, nothing happens." Okay.
咁頭先咧講咗頭先阿 Felix 嗰個問題啦，恐龍鬼啦。咁頭先有個觀眾咧，係咪就係阿黃庭鋒定係邊個？佢就話除咗例如 UK 啦或者 US 嗰啲古堡係容易有一啲靈體之外，即係魔鬼之外，其實會唔會真係有吸血僵屍呢啲嘢
？Oh, this is out of us. There's one because there's millions of questions. Teresa just pulled out. This person from Hong Kong. He is asking that there's haunted house, haunted castles in in UK. There's whatever ghost, spirit, or demons in US. Then have you actually heard of Dracula?
Yeah, I've heard of Dracula. Who hasn't heard of Dracula?
But is it 你想問個魔鬼係乜嘢係嘛？唔係個吸血鬼係嘛？
即係呢啲人咧，即係啲人通常話 外國鬼屋有魔鬼啊，有普通 ghost 啊嗰啲嘢啦。咁但係有頭先黃霆鋒話，咁外國係咪都係會有德古拉，即係例如
Dracula
殭屍啲嘢，係啦嗰啲嘢。
Okay. The real question is that Wang Tingfeng was asking. There's in UK. There's all houses that have got spirit, demons, and all that stuff inside. Then do they really is Dracula included?
No, but I actually work with a set of vampires in the spirit world that actually help me with dark energy. So you have got vampires in the spirit world.
有吸血鬼㗎，喺嗰個靈界個樹入邊有㗎。
有吸血鬼。
Wow, this is really scary. Wow, this oh my God. But they don't come in.
No, they're really lovely. They're really helpful. They're lovely guides to work with.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I work with them all.
Okay. Now,
they actually help me with demons. They help me because what they do when a demon runs, a vampire in the spirit world can freeze a demon and stop it from moving anywhere. So it stops it. It's very clever.
I understand. Wow, this is really interesting. 嗱，而家我哋去到我哋差唔多去到2個鐘頭啦。咁我哋問多少少個問題咧。如果大家咧，如果係我今日咧問唔到個問題咧，我哋留翻我哋下個星期我哋再繼續咧。請抱歉，因為 Kelly 我哋揾到佢差唔多成2個鐘頭噶啦。咁我哋咧就會盡辦法咧，就會留翻啲問題咧，就你哋下個星期再繼續問啊。Okay. Now, what I'm saying is that the program has been nearly 2 hours, and then what it is, we will ask you a few questions, and then most of the questions from the audience we leave it until next week for the audience.
Fine.
Yeah, because I'm worried that you're tired as well, you know. So
Don't
we
worry
quickly
about me.
jump on. Yeah, okay. Are you interested? You must be. Are you really happy with us in Asia? With us in Asia, coming to Asia?
Sorry?
Are you? Is it really? Do you have fun coming to
Oh, absolutely! I've really enjoyed myself talking to you. It's been amazing, and I love the questions that people are asking me because these are questions that actually need to be answered. And you know, whatever question you ask me, I'll answer it.
佢話我問佢咧，就問阿 Kelly 咧，就係 Kelly Angel 咧，開唔開心啊？嚟到亞洲同我哋今次做直播，佢話佢好開心啊！佢話咧我唔攰啊，你繼續啦。不過我哋攰咧，不過佢話咧佢好開心答你哋啲觀眾啲問題，因為咧你哋個問啲問題好好，佢亦都你問我乜嘢，我都會即刻答到你哋咁解。
你應該話俾 Kelly 聽，我開頭都好驚，我哋準備又唔足啊，即係我哋都驚悶親阿 Kelly。
Oh, Kelly, Teresa said that because I have to be in the hospital, and then Teresa's mother wasn't feeling well. Her mother got an infection, and then that both of us aren't so well prepared. That she's worried that she might board this evening, or during this live broadcast.
It's been fine. It's been absolutely great speaking to you both. And the audience as well.
佢話同啲觀眾同埋我哋，佢話冇問題。Okay, let's quickly go on with a few more questions from the audience, and then we sign off. Okay. 呢個阿 June 講乜嘢 Teresa？
佢話驅魔人入邊灑聖水驅魔，唔得佢無端端咁樣講。即係可能佢想問下阿 Kelly 係頭先有2個 items 係可以即係探靈啊同埋驅靈噶嘛。咁其實本身佢亦都需唔需要用聖水呢啲啦？我估佢係想問。
Oh, okay. Like June was asking, right? Because you were having the two items, the pendulum and the holy rosary. Do you need? We were asking that Bible was not necessary for you, and then. No, the holy water.
No, I don't use holy. I don't use holy water either.
唔需要，
Don't need it.
佢話冇。No， 唔需要。OK， 好啦。
同埋咧，即係嗱，我哋差唔多節目尾聲啦，咁都想問多阿 Kelly 最後一個問題，就係話，當佢有陣時處理一啲個案啦，咁有陣時我哋會睇一啲電影咧，即係都講話，例如我哋睇一啲例如可能係天主教驅魔嗰啲，都需要喺驅魔之前咧，證實嗰個人係真係要驅靈啊，或者點樣都好咧，就可能要嗰個人先睇咗醫生，睇下佢係咪有問題，先至去斷定佢係咪真係有靈體騷擾啦。咁其實佢處理嘅個案係咪都係同樣要咁樣咧
？OK， 我明白。Yeah, I understand. Hold on. Okay, like Kelly, I would like to know, like during your services, right? Your services, when you come across somebody who like being possessed by the demons or something behind their back, like you were saying, that do you estimate that you need that person, that you have to bring that person to a doctor to see if that person is mentally disturbed or whatever, to get what I mean, mentally disturbed, or having before you go on to your clearing?
Well, if anything, what we do the clearance first, and if it isn't resolved, I mean, I have told people if it isn't resolved within 2 weeks after me doing the clearance, then it might be an idea to get in touch with a medical doctor. I never go against the medical side of it. If people have got mental illness, in a lot of cases, they do need medical intervention. So we won't interfere with that, not at all. But in some cases, I've told people that they need medical intervention.
Okay. So, Teresa， 佢話我聽咧，首先咧佢都係要 determine 咧，係要俾嗰個 patient 咧，we call that patient，OK，like we call it 即係patient or 受者咧，係首先咧就係要俾佢睇醫生睇下佢係咪有少少傾斜咗，跟之後先知道係咪同驅魔，好似我哋上一度Victoria 都係差唔多，又係咁樣咯。Okay, so you have to determine by a medical doctor first before any procedure go on.
Well, I do the work, and if it isn't resolved, then we do get in touch with a medical doctor. But I have, in some cases, told them that they need medical help rather than my help.
OK， 佢話最好咧就係俾醫生睇到係決定咧係佢係俾醫生睇好過係俾佢睇啦，你明唔明啊？因為唔知道係究竟係咪佢係自己嘛 ？There are lots, Kelly. There are a lot of people around everywhere that they, especially in Hong Kong, there are people phoning into other people saying, "Oh, I have spirit ghosts. I have this." Sometimes I think, are they mentally disturbed? 我都覺得有時有啲係網台有好多人打電話去，又話我好似撞鬼，又問，咁我分分鐘都覺得係咪佢睇咗醫生先決定係呢樣嘢啦？係咪啊？
係啊，可能其實都係啊，因為驅魔好多時都係要睇下你係精神壓力大啊，所有嘢你先至去斷定嗰個人係咪真係有靈體接觸咁樣咯。我都覺即係平時我哋自己一啲個案都係咁樣咯，係啦。咁其實咧我哋仲有好多問題，你咪 Kelly 你睇下 more question answer 但係知道嗰個係。
Like Kelly, I want to ask you one thing, right? The minute you step in to see that patient, 你第一次一入到去見到嗰個人咧 can you determine right away that person is actually possessed or she got demons or spiritual right away? Can you determine like that right away?
Yeah, I can actually tell people when I'm on the phone to them because it's my job to be able to pick that up. So I only have to be on the phone and I can tell you whether you've got negative energy around you or not.
Oh, then okay. After this, I'm gonna give you a call to see if I have a negative energy. Teresa， 我講啲笑話俾你聽。佢話俾我聽，我問佢一個問題，我就話嗱， 你入到間屋，你會見到嗰個受害者，你會唔會即刻知道佢係咪俾人撞邪，一係嗰啲鬼上身，一係乜鬼差嘢啦嚇？佢就話唔使啊，我淨係聽佢喺電話嗰時，我已經知道佢有冇料到噶啦。咁我話好啦，佢有冇啲負能量嗰啲嘢？我一陣間打電話俾佢，我哋打電話俾佢，即刻睇我哋兩個有冇負能量啦。
我哋好多 question 要問佢啊，但係都係時間嘅問題啦。咁不過我哋答咗觀眾先啦，係啦。
嗱，呢個係英文嘅，英文嘅，咁我就可以俾Kelly。Kelly, this is from Jay Kwan from LA. No, from New York. Thanks, Kelly. You did confirm that my companion dog passed away last year. 佢話佢隻狗離開咗係舊年啦。She's still watching over as my guardian angel. I can sense it from time to time too.
Yeah, I would say she's still watching over, the dog's still watching over you, but the dog won't necessarily be a guardian angel, but the dog will guide you along your way. The dog will always be around you. So yeah, of course your dog is present in your life. They don't necessarily, I mean, all right, they get passed over, but they do come back. And, you know, I'm very aware that my dog is around me that's passed over.
That means, in that case, that means the dog is not as a guardian angel, but as an angel dog that's really actually around to see how you are.
Some people say that some animals are sent to them, and it's like the angels have sent that animal to them because that animal has helped them in so many different ways. Yeah. So if we look at it like that way, when you look at animals, I mean, they do help people. People use animals in lots of different therapies this day and age. So they do make a difference in people's lives. I mean, a lot of, they take dogs into hospitals for therapy and things like that. And I just think like when you look at guide dogs, them guide dogs are leading the blind. That is like a guardian angel, isn't it?
佢話咧，其實隻狗咧就過咗個橋去到第二度咧，其實隻狗咧就會來不來會翻嚟嘅。佢翻嚟咧就唔係話一個好似一個即係係咪咩真命天使啊？係咪？你哋叫係咪真命天使？一係叫咩天使啊？
守護天使係咪？
守護係好似守護天使，佢哋來不來會翻嚟，你會睇住你望下你嗰種情況。其實咧就類似咧係一個好似一個盲咗嘅人拖住隻狗，類似嗰隻啦。
咁但係我想問下，我哋能唔能夠 detect 到佢幾時翻嚟啊？或者係可能喺夢中見啦，定係還是透過一啲物品咁樣咧？
Okay, Teresa's asking how can we detect if their loved dogs come back detect would they move something around or they come in your dream or whatever?
Well, we actually sometimes we hear my dog walking around downstairs and we sometimes hear him snoring, but I wouldn't say they come in and move things around or do things like that. You're just aware that the animals around you. When you're aware of the spirit world, you're also aware of the animals that are in the spirit world.
佢如果你感覺到佢嚟到咧，佢就已經感覺到嚟到嘅，佢唔會喐動任何嘢喺間屋入邊嘅，佢只有咧就係佢喺點講咧？佢就只有佢喺即係話喺個一個I don't know how do I say that? It comes in a form in I don't know how to tell back in Chinese. Like you were saying that they come like a feel, or they come like a feel. Yeah, 感應。
Yeah, you will feel them. You might feel them brush past you, or you might smell them. You just know that. So, I mean, you can sometimes hear the noises they make. I mean, being around one of my friends' houses, we actually heard her dog that passed. We heard it growl. At the other dog, at the new dog that she'd got, and he chucked him off the settee.
嗱， 佢話咧，佢有個朋友嗰隻狗過咗身咧，佢咧就可以喺佢個朋友屋企聽到隻狗喺度伸懶腰啊，嗰啲咁嘅嘢咧。咁跟住之後，佢有一隻新嘅隻狗喺度咧，佢佢個靈魂隻狗咧可以趕過嗰隻新狗落地下嘅，你明唔明？喺個 sofa 嗰度趕佢嘅。佢係啊，佢話佢會咧 ，also 咧就話嗰隻狗咧就會俾啲 smell 俾你，俾啲味道，佢啲狗味俾你，同埋咧佢會走嚟喺你側邊聞啊 snoring 啊，即係索下你，咁啊類似啊，同埋會慢慢唔係咁犀利，耐不耐 ，once a while，not all the time 咁樣咯。
OK 嗱，咁我其實拉西就即係仲有一條即係我想話俾阿 Kelly 聽啦，即係係啊 last question。咁因為其實有兩個嘅，不過呢個可以下一次先講，因為我都經過一個animal 嘅好奇怪嘅經歷啦，咁咧因為咧即係我前2年咧隻狗過咗身嘅，係啦。你話俾阿 Kelly 聽啦，前2年我有隻狗過咗身啦，咁佢過身嘅時候咧，咁我有同佢講嘅話，如果我哋再相聚，你俾啲提示我，用心即係一個心形去提示咁樣。咁一路落嚟咧，即係可能嗰7日我都 feel 唔到佢啦，即係可能又冇夢見啊，又冇 feel 唔到。咁但係喺第7日裏邊咧，我就喺佢平時最中意上個天台嗰度，其中一個角落頭，佢好中意伏喺嗰度曬太陽嗰度咧。突然間有堆樹葉咧，喺一個自然環境之下咧，因為佢係露天噶嘛，平時係一堆亂樹葉劈咗喺度㗎，喺個 area 嗰度。咁但係佢突然間就變咗一個心形喺度喎。咁其實佢係咪 contact 話俾我聽佢在啊
？OK，Teresa，你得啦，你講得好長，我要翻譯啦，我老人家要諗。OK，this is Kelly. This is a question from Teresa. She said her dog a few years ago passed away, and then is that like a sign that one day she went up to her rooftop, and then her rooftop there's all of leaves scattered around. The rooftop, and then there's a corner where the dog normally sits, and all of a sudden the wind blows, and then the leaves gather to form into the heart shape. Is that meaning that the dog came back?
你漏咗一句話俾佢聽，係因為佢過身嘅時候，我話俾我隻狗聽嘅提示就係，如果我哋再聚，就一個心形做提示。
She said when before her dog, she said to the dog, if you come back, can you come back give me a heart shape and a heart shape, and then the dog came back, came with the leaves formation into the heart shape where the dog seats all the time. No,
that is
that meaning of it?
Yeah, that is definitely a sign from your dog. Without a shadow of a doubt, definitely. How lovely is that? That's amazing.
Really?
佢話好好啊！佢話係啊！佢話係呢個係真實嚟㗎，佢係翻咗嚟咯嗰種情況，同你講。
I want to cry. Okay.
But anyway, now okay, our time is really overrun. But first of all, 我就let me tell the audience first. 嗱，我就知道咧，大家好多問題想問阿 Kelly Angel 㗎。不過咧就記得啦，有啲朋友啱先入嚟咧，記住去King TV FM 666喺 YouTube 頻道啦，同埋我個頻道啦，同埋喺 Facebook 同 YouTube 重溫呢個節目。嗱，我哋咧今日咧節目就去到完啦，因為咧如果大家有尾聲啦，如果大家有啲問題。你哋可以留 message 俾我，我預早，因為咧我亦都收到好多問題喺説，有一個女士 Julia 嘅，佢已經問咗啲問題，我冇時間同佢there's one audience has some questions to asking you. I think I have to leave it until next week. For to ask because there's too many questions to ask you. You're really popular now, Kelly.
What?
You're really popular, and then what it is. Next week, we're gonna ask you how you catch them. And where do you bring them? Don't tell us now. 我哋下個 星期不如咁樣啦，我哋嗱
係咪同
尾聲都未有
Annabelle 一
啊，
樣啊？呢係啊，有博物館
係啦
啊嗰啲咁樣，係啦。
我哋佢點捉咗佢哋，跟住之後點樣嚟diminish 佢哋咧？點
係
點樣 send back？就下個星期就會知道
華倫
㗎咯喎。
夫婦咁有個博物館咧，咁樣
係啦，我就㗎啦，我就知道咗啦，我就唔會話出嚟，我就 I'll keep my mouth closed and then wait until next week for Kelly to come back again and more of Kelly coming back. So 嗱，如果大家喺度咧想問咩問題咧 ，inbox 我哋啦，預早啦，因為太多問題我哋要問 Kelly， 咁我哋咧就會就盡辦法咧就會答覆晒全部。咁 Kelly 都好 nice， 就會盡辦法答晒全部大家嘅 audience 嘅questionnaires 咁啊喺出嚟咁啊。I was saying that Kelly is very nice here to answer most of the questions that the audience asks, and then Kelly will be very grateful to come back next week. With nice of you to come back next week to come back. Then I thank you and Jamie and all, and helping you behind the control of the selfie. Thank you. Thank you. Your friend.
We love
behind the
talking
scene.
to you.
佢有個朋友喺後邊幫緊佢手嗰啲燈光嗰啲嘢。Thank you for helping. Thank you for helping.
Thank you.
And then next week 記住啦，我哋佢點捉啲嘢就 next week 啦。咁我哋今日啦 ，there's so many questions, it's packed. Kelly, I don't know how to end up the question. So anyway, Julia, and then next week. Remember all your questions.
Yep.
We will come back next week, and then and then come back, and then Kelly will be answering you back all those questions that you hear next week. 我哋重複會再答翻你哋嘅。So sorry， 因為今日個 program is about to end， 唔好意思啊。So that we
係啊，佢哋話，因為佢哋有留言話好多問題問咗，但係我哋都冇時間話俾阿 Kelly 聽，咁係咯，下 Alex read 啦，係啦。
係啊 ，OK， 你哋留俾我，我哋盡辦法。Next week we will come back to you, and then we will try our best to answer. First come, first serve, because there's already so much. Teresa got so much, and then we need to. But I have to say, from Asia, good night, and then good night. Is it evening in your place now? Is it evening in your place now?
It's just coming up to evening. It's round about 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock， yeah。
佢嗰邊5點鐘下晝啊，佢5點鐘下晝啊。咁 OK, everybody say. Oh, Kim said, Julie said, very good show indeed. Thank you. Please share and tell your friends, tell your overseas friends to continue to watch us, and Kelly Angel will be glad to come back. Okay. Anyway.
I'll see you all later.
Okay. Thank you.
See you next week. Anyway,
see you next week.
Good night and
God bless.
goodbye.
Bye.
Next week.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.